Rolling dice and being nice. Welcome to Dragons Are Cats. We're here tonight. Gonna be playing some Dragons Brew D&D. And we all know not to lie. I'm not nice to my players. In fact, I tried to possess them with a pit fiend for the last couple of months. I had someone really stressed out about that, didn't I? I wonder who that was. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are playing Dragons Brew D&D, episode 40, Dragon's Tongue. This is also a charity game that we play 100% for charity. We are playing for the Autism Spectrum Australia, or as they like to be called, Aspect. And just one sec. Yes. They are Australia's largest national service provider for people on the autism spectrum. Their specialized evidence-informed school programs is the largest in the world, with additional services that include information, advice, diagnostics, assessments, behavior support, and parent and family support, and also adult programs for adults. Don't know where I was going with that, but just
But you do know everything, right? Don't you?
Oh yeah. No, I don't. Where do you want to know how you can help? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, you just got to scroll down. If you want to help at all, your kind donations can help our players as well. Such as you could donate $1 and give a player a D10 healing dice. $2, what does that give you? Well, I'll tell you what right now. If you donate $2, I can give a player an advantage roll. $5. What's $5 get you, Rob?
Which Rob?
Now, come on.
I can tell you. I'll tell you. Give a player a natural 20.
A natural 20, that's right. And what's a $10 there, Luke?
Nothing of importance.
Scroll down.
As a nat 1.
As a nat 1 to the DM.
As a nat 1 can come to the player's way from yours truly, as I currently have 8 in the back pocket.
Ooh. Can't wait.
Yep. Even you just tuning in at the moment is thanks enough. If you can't I should not become an auctioneer. I stutter too much. It's horrible. It's terrible.
Pretty sure he was talking to all of us.
Hey, Ishman, thanks for the host.
Thanks, Matt, for try. Thanks for joining, Robbie.
Your donations also could get lead on to $25. Give someone a wondrous uncommon item, or it could be of any rarity at all. When your DM doesn't really look, and it doesn't look at the rarity and level of the item. Like, that sounds cool. Let's go with that because that's what was rolled.
You should put in brackets though. Not guaranteed to go to player.
Not guaranteed to be uncommon.
Not guaranteed for the player to get it back.
Yeah, you got it, mate. You got it, mate.
You evil motherfucker.
Hey, I'm
you
not
could have just
evil
held
anymore.
that out.
Sorry that I gave it to my trusting son.
It's alright. He had a mood
Hey,
swing.
welcome.
After months of having a really bad
That's what
mood
you
swing,
call it, huh?
Now
A mood swing.
Now it's reversed.
Now he's just a little bit more chill, a little less sadistic. And so, even you just tuning in tonight, watching, retweeting, anything really also helps. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And let's get into our game. But first, let me introduce our players. Coming straight after that with someone who has just turned away from the wild side, Mr. Boneweave, aka Luke, aka who are you playing tonight?
You're talking about Rob the Druid. Luke, playing Casimir.
Wow.
Recently, just had my cloak, which was a devil's skin, try and turn me even more evil, and tried to resist it, and it turned into a pit fiend. So yeah, that's pretty scary as fuck.
2 negatives made a positive. Now you're good.
I always knew it worked.
Go. And also we got on his good old stepfather, Mr. Ikram, played by Probot, aka Rob.
Love that Twitch name.
Yeah, I almost did.
Yeah, I play in Ikram, the druid, and I spent most of last game, I think, chasing after you. I think, and never actually getting there.
You got there eventually.
I kind of
coming.
am still there, and then the guy flies away, and
Yeah, that's right. You
I had a very exciting week.
You're like, I want to take a turn.
I want to kill. We will also have a mass technical difficulty. So
Oh yeah. Roll 20 crashed. We got some good
alright with
artwork
it.
for you guys.
I was on the phone for a bit too.
Roll 20, I hope.
Speaking of on the phone.
No, like on the camera. Do you remember?
Ah, yeah.
No,
I thought you meant
you
you were a
don't
phone
remember?
call. I do. I do now. You mentioned it.
Okay. No, because my internet dropped out.
Yep.
well, you better pick up that call, Mr. Tabaxi, because you're up next. Who are you? What do you remember from last week?
Sorry, is that you, Dan? Sorry, I'll get closer to the. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can hear you now. I am a. Is this a quick interview? Okay, I'm a Tabaxi rogue. Yeah, I do cat things, and last session was so crazy, I don't remember what was going on.
Meow, 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 meow.
I got the job. Thank
Meow. Yeah, too easy. I'll give you a little rundown of what happened last time. And to finish it off, our legendary paladin and Viridian fave, Belvin, played by our BM Curfew.
I don't know how to follow up from that interview. I just don't. No, I'm playing Belvin, Paladin. He's gone on to the Oath of Vengeance. And I think he's quite suited to slay some fiends and devils and stuff. So I think it's going to be a good game.
Time to show off your stuff.
And it's great inside shape.
All right. Now, before we go over to our combat screen, previously on Dragon's Brew, they had chased the Cult of the Dragon up north of the Swords Coast, heading all the way into a place called the Mare of the Dead, confronting Resmi and chasing her down, and then realizing that she teleported away to safety. As they made their own plans to chase after her, they made their way to a place called... they made their way to a hunting lodge, where they found out Belvin's sister was still alive, but working in the higher ranks of the Cult of the Dragon. They then made a deal with her to help her, and she would help them. As they went, as she gave them the means to access Skyreach Castle. Massive battle ensued on Skyreach, with Belvin slaying Resmir and Sandstorm taking out the red wizard called Wrath Mondar. They made an alliance with a devil, with a cloud giant like Gufkus, and who decided to ferry them to the closest town, where they got rid of some corrupting, poisonous tendrils, and Ikram got a kiss on the cheek. It was all very cute. The party then was transported via plants, thanks to the Dryad's kiss. Oh, of course, Ishman, of course. Don't worry. That's why I got my player killer dice ready. And as they were traveling along the Delimba hills, around this higher hilled, sprawling river terrain, they made their way to find a ruined tiefling camp where all the bodies had been basically heavily injured and murdered, and what looked to be a slaughter, and found a tiefling there who was left there, Nikor, a tiefling just like Casimir. And as they saved him, and they realized everyone was dead, they decided to get the fuck away from this place and make their way back home to Rivergar.
Typing.
So much typing. Yeah, Rob's running an essay. He's late.
sorry,
He's late.
Yeah.
I think he's muted now. I was trying to have a cover story, Rob. You couldn't went. When'd you essay due?
Sorry, I was in the zone writing shit.
Yesterday.
You could have just said that, there was some kids on your roof eating corn, or it was raining.
Yeah.
The
It's
rain
raining, Ma. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That ad.
I will continue eating my
Six.
Easter eggs in peace.
Then, as they were resting, Belvin's divine sense picked up a heavy, fiendish presence from the back of the cart while traveling. Once pulled over, around 8 o'clock at night, they made camp. Belvin confronted Casimir about it, as he seemed to be the source of it, and sensed it right in front of him, basically consuming around Casimir. There was some talks as Casimir was... there was some talks about what was going on, and to hand over the cloak just so Belvin could see it. And Casimir's will was overwritten to then kill all these friends. So he let off a fireball from his own person, blowing up, but both the friends, both Sandstorm and Belvin, made their way safe. Sandstorm sliced at the cloak, but also hurt Casimir. Ikram came over to check it out. I think he healed.
Yeah.
From last game?
Yeah, Kaz got knocked out, then Ikram healed him.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Continue.
Realized I was muted just then. God damn it.
Always got to check, buddy. Always got to check it first thing. Belvin then pulled out the shining light in an attempt to save Kaz, and it became awakened, shining this brilliant white heavenly radiance all around the area. And with a massive divine smite, cast the cloak off Casimir, as the cloak seemed to tear away and billow into the sky. It turned into this huge reveille. It's the rear of the cloak floated and drifted up into the air, where the rear of the cloak transformed into two large red leathery wings, and the front turned into this heavy muscled and scaled chest with dark red spectral arms, legs, a tail and torso and head forming in spectral, not entirely here, not entirely there form. It then summoned a massive obsidian mace from its hand and knocked the cart over, sprawling it everywhere, but the friends managed to keep themselves up and safe. It then raised up in the air and put its hand out, tearing a flaming hole in reality. It then said, "Come forth, brother. Deal with these mortals." And as it then flooded away, out from the flames came this 14 feet tall, massive leathered brown wings, huge horns that curled backwards, another 4 that protruded forward out of this devil's forehead, this very masculine but just full beefed form of this very wicked looking long, about 10 feet long tail. These legs that seem to be hind, these 2 split goat-like feet, these hooves, but with talons at the end, and wielding this massive long fork that its 2 blades, its 2 sharpened points, burned like lava or melted steel. As we bring our players to the screen, we'll switch it
To the art show.
as we get to the art show. As we get to the art show, you see, because of last time we had some technical difficulties.
We had to improvise.
We improvised, but from that and from what I've seen down here and what my own interpretations of what happened were, I would like to welcome you all to the new map.
Ah. The lower quality.
But the
Unplayable.
chicken wings.
Literally unplayable.
Oh, that's a bit nicer.
And now, I would like you to all roll initiative again.
Again.
Remember to click on your character. Rob.
I did not.
I tried to get to it before. It just,
I was just ready, man. I was like, bang, smack that.
Yeah.
oh, yes.
Fuck, we're all rolling pretty good.
Just had to
To
say
you,
it.
Rob.
It just
Rob,
had to
that was
say
at the
something.
same time I pressed it. Instant bad luck.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes,
You should totally move everyone down like this way a little bit.
absolutely.
Can you add me to the turn order? I feel left out.
Hey,
I
you're
wonder
dead
why
now.
he left you out. Forgetting to click your character.
Don't put me on the bottom with Sandstorm.
You have 0 initiative.
That's what you
How's that
get.
work?
Ooh, yes, perfect. Now we're all on the map.
Was I there? I think I was more there, wasn't I?
You were further away.
Because
Yes.
yeah, you weren't
Yeah,
you weren't
you're a
up to.
little
That's about right.
How did you heal Kaz again? Healing word. Was it?
It's
Healing
ranged,
word, yeah.
So the pit fiend ran away. He was scared, and he summoned his mate.
Yeah, he pussied out.
All right. How's that music sound for everyone? Is that just a little bit too soft, or?
It's pretty epic on my end.
What up? I'll see what it's like. Oh, I can turn it up. There we go. That's better.
There we go. All right. So we got a roll initiative for him. Oh, he didn't do bad.
Did you roll a 2 in the chat as well?
Get out of here.
Oh,
Ah,
wonderful.
shit. Is this doing this again where they can't do it? Someone must have changed. Oh no.
That's what. Yeah.
Someone must have mucked around with the mood bot.
I logged into it the other day, but I didn't touch anything.
It was Kyle.
No, this is before last session as well. Remember they couldn't do the dragons command?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like an overall something. Overall is not because the command itself, everyone can use it, but something's up. It seems to be only admins can actually do it.
I'm guessing
I'll
I'm
invest.
not admin. Fuck you, mate.
Yeah, blame Rob. The only one who's not
Oh.
admin.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not even admin.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh, is it admin of the actual move bot? I see.
Probably. Yeah.
That's weird. Oh,
That's real weird.
No.
That's okay. Well, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons. As the creature's wings begin to unfurl and it reels up to its entire height, it calls out, "For Lady Zariel, I obey." Casimir, you're up.
Okay. So is this distance accurate?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This thing's fucking big. Alright. How high up is the cart? Like, can we jump like off it and behind it?
Yes, you can. So, like,
Cool.
tipped over on the side, it's probably like, probably up to your chest.
Okay. I am. Let's see how this go. So just saw this thing was summoned, so I'm gonna try and banish it back to the Shadow Realm.
Okay.
So it has to make a Charisma save. It has to beat DC 17.
What was it? Wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma. 18. Rolled an 11. A save of 7.
Oh my god. Okay, that's probably not gonna fail then.
As you, all right. So tell me how you banish. How does this work for you doing the vocal semantics and like a little holy symbol drops out of your cube into your hand and burns up.
Yeah, so just like does a few hand symbols, and then there's like two purple, like dark purple circles appear, and they try and like close down on the above and below it, and they try and like close down on it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. So as the two dark circles spin and go around, and you see it kind of like shudder and shake, but then it just like reels its fork up and just bashes the magic out of the way as it just dissipates and just stares directly at you.
Welp. I'm going to jump off down under the cart. I'll duck down so I'm out of view. And can I use a potion?
Yes, as a bonus action, you can. As a bonus action, you can feed yourself a potion.
I am going to use Potion of Invisibility.
All right. So you pop the cork off of this. Basically, smells like methylated spirits. As you just sink down this clear,
The good stuff.
this clear liquid. But it's actually very sweet. It's like sparkling mineral water, but a bit sweeter. Just like, oh, this is nice. And then you just vanished. So we're going to put you there.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
And I still duck down behind the cart as well.
Yeah. All right. Ikram, you're up, buddy.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into angel form and pretty much run at this guy or fly at this guy actually.
God damn it.
And hit him with the old crippler.
The old crippler.
Yeah, the old crippler 3000 now.
Gonna cripple him.
As you pull him out, swing it around, you just go, whoop, boom, just crack him in the mid thighs, in the knee, as he's kind of floating up in the air, probably about 5 feet up.
So does he take extra radiant damage? Oh, yeah, deal an extra radiant damage. With my level worth of damage, so 8.
8.
Although if he's radiant, is it double because he's demon?
So what happens as you smack into him, the radiant energies burn across and sear the flesh, but not to like an extent of hitting like Belving or another creature. Basically similar. It's no worse than what you've seen done before.
Okay.
Yeah. And he kind of looks down and just disgruntled.
That's my turn, mate.
Belvin, your move, buddy. You are you're probably about 5 feet up on the cart as well.
Trying to think. It's probably a big jump. Won't be able to do that. Alright. Belvin is just going to jump down from the cart and then make his way underneath him and just make a couple longsword attacks.
Okay. Strike away, bud. Nice. Nice. All right, so both strikes as you just run underneath him after jumping down and just sprint forward. You see his toe and you just cut up the toe up to the shin, bring your sword around, then cut down across the back of his calf and just like it just growls out in pain. You see its tail flicker within the air as it just goes. "Roar!" And anything else you want to do your turn?
Nah, not really. I mean, there's not much else I can really do.
Got your channel divinity.
Maybe later.
Okay.
We'll see how we go. Yeah, no, that'll be my turn for now.
Okay, so its turn. It raises a hand over towards the cart, and you see this massive blast of fire just appear in its hand, and then just shoots over towards the cart as it explodes in the fiery blast. The cart sets fire.
Oh, treasures!
It's alright. Our treasure's fireproof because it's metal.
As the top and some mostly cart explodes off with the blast as well. Why is that fire upside down? Oh, that's good enough. After that, it then brings its fork out in front of Ikram and goes to stab Ikram with the fork.
Can I get an opportunity attack on that?
Oh, he hasn't really moved past you.
Not sentinel.
Yeah, but Sentinel, mate. It's attacking somebody within 5 feet of me?
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, you can get a strike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom.
What the fuck, mate?
Nice.
Get wrecked.
All right. So, as
Fuck,
you see
rigged him.
this infernal flaming fork being thrusted towards,
Can I try to attempt to cut the arm off in like mid-flight as he's trying to stab at Ikram?
you could do that. Yeah. Roll me a D100.
I can do that.
Yeah. You had a 33% chance. Like, as you're typing, I was like, what's the percentage? 33. All right, 33. Fuck! 33.
What was that
Shit.
for?
All right. So, you see what looks like to be a devastating strike just to go straight through the rib cage of Ikram. As you see it about to happen, the guiding light of Helm flares upon your sword and holy symbol. As then from underneath it, you just jump up from underneath its wings, up its side, and just pull your longsword out and just slice down its arm as its wings go up for another flap, and the fork and arm just slop off to the ground. Shit, boy.
God damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got you, Ikram.
No, you got the devil.
I'm going to be a little surprised at that, obviously.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Jesus, that was some massive damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did fuck all with my stick.
Turns out holy swords are good against devils.
And as
Apparently being an angel doesn't do shit, though.
as its arm drops to the ground with its fork, it covers its hand. It lights up fire in its other, cauterizes the wound, and let's see. All right, does a 21 hit you, Belvin?
No.
No.
Actually, wait, let me read, because the updated sword, people are in my range. There's 2 people. While you gain +1 to AC per every 2 hours. Damn it! My AC is 21 exactly.
Oh, dude.
All right, 21 hits.
Damn.
All right. At just that point, you see the tail come sneaking in, whiz past your face, goes to wrap around your neck. I need you to make an athletics save. As the tail wraps in and around, it cuts deep, multiple lacerations around your throat as it also attempts to grapple.
So just an athletics check or a strength save?
Athletics check.
Okay. I don't know why that was an advantage.
21 still.
Actually, no. I don't know if you guys wanted to actually take that or not. So, actually, I don't know why that's an advantage. I didn't click advantage for anything else.
Yeah, it's strange, actually. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh. So
Whatever
we'll
you
take the
want to
13.
take. Yeah.
We'll take the 13 because he's got a roll against you as well. Yeah. So you're grappled as it tightens around your throat. You're going to take 14 points of piercing damage around your throat. And I need you to also, as you become grappled as well, you feel the lacerations begin to burn and burn and burn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
Yep.
Nice.
Bloody Brad and his big rolls.
Yeah, he's big dog tonight.
I just don't want to die, you know.
Why not, you Percy?
The guiding protection of Helm saves you.
Hey.
The Horn Devil is then going to beat its wings and attempt to fly up. You get a opportunity attack against it, Ikram, as it goes to fly up and away.
Yeah, smack him with me crippler then.
Smack away.
Oh,
Boom.
Hey!
I'm on the board, boys.
Mate, you were inspired.
you're like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
seeing that meaty hand on the ground, I was like, fuck yeah, we got this.
All right, roll me a D100 just to see. Same percentage. If you get 33 and under, something cool happens.
33 and under.
How?
No way.
No way. No.
Your shot. This devil doesn't stand a yes.
Another one.
What are the chances of both getting 20 and both getting 33 in the same order?
Go team.
Do the math.
1 in 10,000.
All right, so the long strands of light come out from your back from those golden marks, those golden circles on your back. As it begins to flutter up, your wings are much quicker than its. In this moment, as it sends you up and flying, and you just get the crippler and just big uppercut up on its chin, and it goes sprawling back in a backflip. It loses all momentum in its wings as it basically just goes crashing down onto the ground, prone with Belvin.
Belvin comes flying in midair to stab down.
I was gonna
With
say,
another crit.
Still have Belvin.
It still has Belvin
Still
grappled.
grapple. Okay.
I'm
Like,
gonna have
as,
a
as,
cat nap.
it,
I'm not needed here.
as it falls back and its tail sort of flicks up, does it like fling Belvin above it to like come down?
Well, yeah, like Belvin goes up, then comes down, so Belvin's going to take some falling damage, and so is it. So you're going to take 3 damage, and so's it.
Can he stab it?
No, he's used his reaction.
I think he's done
Oh, he
enough
has
damage
done
this
it,
turn.
Can I make? I'm gonna stay up in 5 feet in the air as well.
All right. So we'll give you wings.
Drinking Red Bull.
All right. So Sandstorm, it's now your turn.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Crit.
Brad did like a bajillion damage in one turn.
Yeah, that was huge.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got, mate?
Just paladin.
Well,
things.
first off,
Live up to the family name.
what do you mean family name?
I don't know.
His family.
You two aren't family. Yeah, but I mean like, well, me and you are
Family,
Casimir.
sir.
We're brothers from another father. But Ikram's not family.
Ikram's
Nah,
just
you're
old dude.
family, mate. You're getting this is not Fast and Furious, man. I'm not going to quote it every fucking time.
I'm pretty sure it is Fast and Furious today.
I'm going to do Tabaxi Obsession first.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I did that last night.
You're obsessed with rolling crits.
I'm obsessed with rolling quick. I actually haven't got this one before. What's this one? Someone's. Oh my god.
Go on.
I don't have to tell you spell. I just copied and pasted something. You need in the back thighs of the closest person near you and relaxing. I'm definitely not relaxed right now. So
K-N-E-A-D. Not like you're kneeing him in the back of the leg.
I don't know. This is just copy and pasted from Discord. Okay.
I think it's
I
K-N-E-A-D.
don't edit these posts.
I think that's how you spell
Yeah, I don't know how to spell.
it. No, that's
I think we get
that's a
what it
different
means.
knee.
So that's when you're relaxed. That's not during combat.
Nah, yeah. Oh, I'm always relaxed, man, in combat as well. So
Go up to the devil.
watch out.
He just
Knee him in the
jumps
back
on
of the
this,
leg.
Watch out,
He
mate.
Yeah, he just jumps on this fiend and just like starts kneeing him.
So, so you get advantage if he's prone, right?
You do.
But do I get double advantage because I get like my bonus when Belvin's nearby?
You
Well,
can
you
have
have 4
one
dice.
I want double advantage.
No, you can just have advantage.
Ah, okay.
So while
Well,
he's prone, there are
Belvin's just going down. I'm just like, okay, I'll just step into it, I guess.
I guess I'll contribute.
Yeah, you guys have already done enough. I'll just
Just-
kill steal it.
Darby's just like,
Uh,
oh, please.
I just comes like kill steal.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, does that hit?
I feel like if you're prone, I don't know.
No.
I suppose
Alright.
armor class.
Yeah.
I rolled not that great.
All right, so with your dagger of vengeance, you pull around, flip it over, and then just stab down into its clavicle, nice and deep, as it takes the sneak attack damage as well. Whereas as you then go to try stab it again, it raises its one arm and bats your hand away as it yells in defiance. You see its eyes glow with flame as it is enraged at this point. Is there anything else you want to do at your turn? There, Joy? Mr. Sandy?
I'm talking to myself. Sorry. I was muted. So he's still prone, right? So I can walk away without getting attacked. So I'm gonna walk away. Is this on fire? Is it?
Yeah.
The cart.
The
All
card's
that
on
gold's in there, isn't there?
It's alright.
It is.
I can always
A
Uh,
whole bunch of...
Casimir's got magic to deal with that.
yeah. Because they were
I'm
in gold
g-
bars, so I can just refabricate
I'm
them
going
into gold
to
bars.
go back here and go airborne.
Your Uber's here.
Oh yeah, the Uber's here. Let's catch the ride. So I'm going to go Griffin style. Tabaxi
Okay, so-
and Griffin become one.
Yeah, your griffin's just been there just on the edges, is just like really surprised that all this is happening. It was just like being a predator protecting like its pack from a threat. As you skirt on back and around, and then with a nice little jump and kick, you get yourself up on.
Yeah.
All right, Casimir, you're invisible.
All right. I'll move around the fire. How far away is it? Ooh, just. I'll jump back up on top of the cart. It's pretty easy because I can fly. How beat up's this thing looking?
Well, it's missing an arm. It's got a massive stab wound in its neck. It's got a big cut at the back of its calf and along the length of its two-toed leg. It also is missing a lot of teeth from the front of its mouth. It's bleeding heavily, like of a fiery bubbly blood. This black ichor that's coming out.
Don't think too hard.
I might cast Black Tentacles.
Oh.
All right, you then become visible again.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to cast it again and see if it does the... Alright, it doesn't want to do the spell output.
Okay. So, what is it? 10-foot area or a 20-foot?
20-foot cube. So
Okay.
I'll just position it in such a way that it doesn't hit the other guys.
All right. Well, yeah.
I can get it basically all in it.
Yeah. So
Alright,
basically
so
that.
Squirmy ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends. Creature that starts its turn in the area and is already restrained takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dex check against spell save to break free. So it has to make a dex save.
All right.
And
Let's
it's
make
prone.
that. But is that a disadvantage?
I think it does.
Be weird if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Prone.
Just like it.
Yep. Hold on. No, disadvantage on attack rolls.
Doesn't it just insta fail?
No idea.
No, it's not incapacitated. It's just baffled.
It's Bruce Lee.
Oh.
Just does like a flip off its back.
Yeah, no, it's still got a straight roll. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
let's do it.
So
As
dex
it
save has to
goes.
beat 17.
Okay, so happily it only rolls a 10 as it squirms on the ground. You see its wings. It's using its arm to try and right itself. These tentacles. Actually, no. Hold on. It does save.
Wait, what?
Yep. I forgot about a feat it has. Yep.
Oh, it gets advantage on saves.
Yep. An advantage against magical effects, so it does save for 16 plus 7. With that, it rolls out of the way with Belvin, pulling him off to the side as he gets out of the area of the black tentacles. Does he get out of the way of the black tentacles, or he just not?
I
Or
don't
would he
think it
still be-
moves.
Yeah, I don't think it moves either.
It just like resists the tentacles, basically.
Yeah.
But then
So,
when
yeah,
it's
as
its turn, it has to make another save. When it starts its turn.
Cool. So yeah, it's going to be there. The tentacles, just not attaching. It's just sliming over it as the creature's skin seems to be fending them off naturally. Ikram.
I'm gonna move as well. Move back down behind.
So with my power strike, is it an extra d6 to my attack damage? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you'll spend one charge to gain one d6 of force.
Okay.
So you can cast that up to 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna go to hit him with it, but then I'm going to cast 3 charges at him as well. So, as in, I'm just gonna like jump, like pretty much skyrocket down, and then smack him with the crippler.
Just
Nice.
don't go in the
Nice.
tentacles. And he's still prone.
So, does it still do the radiant 8
It'll
damage
still-
as well?
We'll still do the 8 damage. Ready.
Okay. And then 3d6. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, nice.
So 26 total.
You can roll again, see if you crit.
Why can I roll again?
He's prone.
Oh, so okay. Should I roll again or
Yeah, roll again, just once more. I've already got the
the 3d6 or the?
just the attack
Attack.
roll.
I get you.
Could have crit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Belvin.
I'll take that amount of damage though.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you want to fly into the tentacles? Oh, the amount of damage. Yeah, don't worry. Oh good. Oh good. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I mixed up what you were
What you
intending
meant.
then.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
But yeah, you
so in my head. I'm kind of pictured that I'd sort of land on, like, kind of like hit him in the chest and kind of land on his chest at the same time. Might fuck me up a little bit. Yeah,
so
come on.
you like plant. You'll as you come on down, you just whack, big strike of energy erupts from your staff as all of the gems on it begin to glow, and the spiritual wood as well glows in that bright cyan blue color. As you land on the creature's thighs, you just whack it straight in the chest. You think you hear a couple of ribs cracking as it screams out.
Damn straight.
All right, Belvin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes, sir.
You roll a 1.
Okay.
But he hasn't even rolled yet.
Wait,
I
I
know.
just want to see what he was going to negate. Yeah, okay. it doesn't
No,
matter.
that's fine.
But either way.
Worth
All
it.
right.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Belvin.
Okay, so you take
Is that a
12 points of
donation?
I don't know.
Yeah, in
Yes,
that one.
it's
one.
it'd be-
Yeah, that was a donation. That one.
What was the damage?
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
From the noose, the horrible infected wounds you have now around your neck. And they just seem to get worse and sting and burn ever so much more.
Probably should go to a doctor.
And you have your turn.
That is my turn.
No, you can still have your turn. Oh,
No.
we lost Rob.
Oh, he's back. That was quick.
Yeah.
In
But
what
now
way?
he's
He
gone.
vanished.
Can I
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
am I still holding my longsword?
Yeah, you still got everything, all your gear, your shield, your sword, everything.
Can I make an attack roll while grappled? Like this?
He's just holding on to you.
Yeah, but you're basically
Your
prone
arms are
as
still
well.
free.
Yeah.
Can he still get up?
I'm gonna say
Like I know I probably can't move anywhere, but if I've still got my stuff, I could probably still make a attack.
Attacks.
yeah, you can still make an attack. And since you're both prone, it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Okay. Shit. I would like to make an attack at his tail.
Okay. So as you pull your sword up and out and go to stab into it, the tailor just reacts and dodges out of the way as you stab into the dirt.
Cool. And then I'm gonna take another swipe at it.
All right.
Ooh.
As you see it bound up into the air, you just flick your sword, turn to the edge, and just pull up and slash up into it for 14 points.
And I would like to also use a divine smite on that.
Okay, roll d8. Very nice.
They're right. Hey, Ruby. What's Sandstorm's fourth middle name? It's a test to see. whether-
Legendary legend.
Damn, he's right.
All right. All right. Anything else you want to do in your turn? You've used your action currently.
Yeah. No. I was hoping to cut its tail off, but no. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
a
So
dex
it's
save.
turn. Hold on, I'm just checking the spell itself. Okay, yeah. All right, at advantage for 21.
This guy and his fucking cheats.
Yeah. As the tentacles seem to just slither off and away from him, the creature then stands up. As I need
Difficult
to roll.
terrain.
That's right. It's going to use half of its standing movement.
Yeah, so if it's difficult terrain, it uses all of this movement.
That's okay. It uses all of its walking speed. Then takes up into the air. And it's going to roll a D100. 32 succeeds. He holds his hand out. And you see 4 little ripples of flames in the air as he calls out, "Brothers, help me. Protect Luz."
Imagine if that was a 33 again.
I know, right?
It was so close.
As rutting out of the air are these 4 little... Hold on. Screwed that up.
Actually, it's a 20-foot cube car, so it goes 20 foot up into the air as well.
Yeah, it's true. So it's going to have to use...
So it doesn't... like, it can't fly away, I don't think.
Well, it's got 60 feet of movement. Flying speed.
Okay.
So it should be able to
So it
just get
So it gets
out.
10 foot up?
Yeah, it gets basically 10 foot out and out and away from the area. It's going to do so much so it's out and away from the pain of the area. As it's probably about... It is 10 feet up out of the air over the above.
I saw that car.
Yeah. These ripples appear, and these small little red, probably goblin-sized creatures with the scorpion-like tails and small little head horns appear, and they kind of clicker and clacker like. And let's roll them some initiative. Oh, very, very low. So it's used that, it's going to then reef its tail and pull on Belvin. Belvin, I need you to make an athletics check at disadvantage. Actually, no, it's just going to be an attack roll against you. All right, for a 27.
Fuck, you rolled pretty close to 33 as well.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. All right, Belvin, you take... Oh, wait, no, wrong dice. You take 8 points of piercing damage. And that's its turn. Ikram. No, wait, no, it's
Like
not.
Casimir.
It's Sandstorm, sorry. I restarted the turn order and I was like, wait a minute, that's strange.
Oh no,
Alright,
guys!
yes.
I'm at half HP. Help me! Help me!
Fuck you.
Fuck you,
I'm just I'm like, I need a medic.
Dude, take that
Checked
feed.
out
I'm
over here.
sorry. Let me check my supplies.
Be right back.
Would we be able to sense where Casimir is, or is he completely
Uh,
invisible?
No, he's no longer invisible once he
Invisible
casts a
broke.
spell.
Oh, okay.
What's potion of greatest?
What?
I don't
Sounds like
know.
my kind of potion.
In my description, it says item name: potion of greatest.
Could be greatest healing.
I don't know. It just says that. That's all it
No,
says.
it just makes you the greatest.
Oh, God. What the hell?
Sure, it's not potion of greater healing.
That's potion of greatest.
Shit. You're catching on to me. My stable line connect. Every time I come, that's why his connection just disappears.
Yeah, you gotta look at that. You gotta wonder what that is.
So, looking at these abilities, I'm going to fly high in my griffin, and I am going to shoot my bow. So this thing, I disconnected. So what's the latest with this? What's he doing at the moment?
All right, so he's basically got, he's flown up about 30 feet in the air because he would have had to fly up 30 feet to get above the tentacles, correct?
Yep. Oh,
And
Hey.
he would have dragged Belvin up with him. So Belvin's currently being choked by the neck up in the air. Didn't really depict that scene, but yeah, that's what happens. That's what's
You
happening.
got a speed boost.
okay. So Belvin,
And then he
needs
summoned.
help.
Yeah, then he summoned these 4 little goblin-sized.
How's he
Like-
holding him?
Yeah.
By one of his feet?
By his tail that's wrapped around
By his
Belvin's
tail.
neck.
Okay. Can I do a drive-by on the griffin? Okay. And I want to cut the tail of how it attached to Belvin. Okay.
So yeah, it's like a noose
I'll-
currently.
I want to like just hack at the tail. So let's go. Hopefully let's go. And we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. We'll see what happens with the first attack.
Yeah. The griffin kind of screeches, takes off.
Does the griffin
Does
get
a
an
little
attack?
loop around. No, it's currently like being directed, so it's currently acting as a mount.
Okay.
All right, make an attack roll.
Okay. So I'm coming by. Brother, I am coming. Come in with the first attack. Actually, because he's 5 foot, I get advantage.
That is true.
Okay, come in for the first attack.
Does sneak
The
attack
tail probably
work
has-
with the griffin? Like if you're within 5 foot of the griffin, do you get a sneak attack?
I'm
Yeah.
always 5 foot. You're right. No, you're right. It's
'Cause it's an
ally
ally.
units. It's an ally, so you're right.
But at this point, I'm not going to call because like
It doesn't matter either way.
It's more of an
because-
acquaintance than ally.
currently, yeah, currently in this together.
Hey, it's an ally. It's my best friend now.
Yeah.
Okay, second attack.
Oh, nice.
Sneak attack.
All right. So,
So, does any of this... What does this do to its effect with
Its
belt?
tail.
all right. So as you do the flyby, the griffin banks onto its side. So basically, directly, its wingspan's vertical. As you kind of like roll with it in that direction, you pull your dagger of vengeance out. You come in across and pull the blade at arcs with electricity, slicing in across the thin length of his tail that's just above Belvin's head, severing it completely. As you slash out around and forward, how do you want to do it with your other attack?
So I've already cut the tail off, have I?
Yeah, and Belvin's about to fall.
I'm going to
how do
use
you
my
wanna do it?
bonus action. As he's falling, my bonus action is to grab his hand and chuck him on, just chuck him onto the griffin. We're going to do a quick descent because the griffin will be struggling right now.
Wait, I think you killed it.
Did I kill it?
All right. So do you want to?
Oh,
what do you
I thought
want
it
to
was
do?
its tail. Fuck, I killed
So you cut off its
I-
tail. Then I was asking, how do you want to attack it with your second attack?
Well, I can't really attack it with my second one because I'm in like,
Yeah,
oh,
you would be holding on.
yeah. So I guess my second attack's not really possible.
Okay, then yeah, it's still living.
Yeah,
Well, still gets the sneak
because I
attack.
need
Does
to
the
worry
sneak
about the
attack
brother. Because the first time I attack
Yeah.
its tail, and then I guess is there anything else in range?
Does the sneak attack kill it though, or is it just the second attack as well?
Just a second. At the moment, with just a sneak attack and the first attack, it's still living.
Okay.
I'm going to first focus on saving my brother from falling to his death.
Okay, so
And,
you use your bonus action
To grab him, and then I know the griffin can only carry 1.5 people, but for a little short time, is it possible to carry 2?
Yeah, the both of you to make an animal handling check. And Belvin, I need you to make a dexterity check. As you just suddenly begin going from tension to forward.
Okay, shit.
All right, that's enough.
Yes. Always with animal handling.
You pull hard on the feathers around the griffin's neck, and it just drops a wing completely and just allows it to sail down and fall as Belvin kind of lands underneath the griffin. Well, on top of the griffin's back, but you guys are low enough to the ground already that it's then trots down as it sails down probably over here as you two and Belvin kind of like hits the back of the body and then kind of falls with it, but like is okay, and you've kind of still got his hand.
So after I do my bonus action, can I just use my second attack to be a badass and just turn around and throw my dagger at it?
There we go.
And I say my brother, I'm like, "You right, brother?" And I just like backhand, dragon tooth.
Alright, he goes flying out and just looks at you and just howls in pain, just strikes it straight in the chest.
Got it.
And it kind of hurls over, just and then just lights up and then just explodes in a blast of fire as the dagger then goes flying.
And I walk badassly out of the explosion.
Does the
The
tail?
dagger lands over by the rocks.
Okay.
We cut off the tail though. Do we get a special item?
A
We'll
weapon.
find out. The tail as well, an arm burn up.
Oh,
So does the
that would have been sick. We'd make like a whip out of it.
Whip.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
No, that's a cool idea. Okay, so the tail remains because it's mostly wrapped around the belt.
Yes. Good ideas. That's what you have to
All
do.
right. So, what happens then?
I'm pretty sure me and the Griffin had a connection like they do on the Avatar movie. How like literally like
The
an
Avatar
internal
movie.
bond. An
Oh,
internal
I
bond.
thought you were talking about the shitty Avatar movie.
I'm talking about the Avatar movie where they had the internal bond.
Yeah,
Not the-
where they like
not the
literally
Last
join their
Airbender.
bits together.
No.
We don't talk about that.
What?
Avatar,
The
Last
real life
Airbender?
one.
The real life one.
Yeah, we don't talk
Oh
about that.
no, that's actually called Avatar Last Airbender. This one's called Avatar.
Yeah, yeah.
Avatar the series is good. I thought you were painting out the series. Like, what the fuck? What's
No,
going on?
fuck no.
Yeah, you don't say that. You don't say that about Avatar Last Airbender.
It's a
Yeah.
sick series.
Oh yeah, they obviously didn't make the other two book movies, so it's obviously a problem with the first movie.
It was terrible.
What happened to the other two? Just like the Dragon Ball movie.
Just like the Aragon movie.
There's plenty of attempts and
yeah.
fails.
All right, so the little flying scorpion demon creatures just flooding around sees the eruption of the one that summoned them, and basically just and flutter back a little bit, and each one of them disappear.
Cool.
Did we do it?
Casimir, your turn.
Thanks for the bits, Gav.
How big's the
Skagger,
the
thanks.
fire on the
I
cart?
kind of should have saved that one.
Pardon?
How big's the fire on the cart now?
Forgot about that completely. It's burning. Like a large section of it is pretty well burning off and destroyed. Yes. Thank you, Scavageth. Attack the tail. As the
But not
burning
good
wood
enough.
of cart
Dress.
begins to leave quite the horrible impression.
Do we know which direction the pit fiend went off in?
It went northwest. So on the map, directly that way.
Could we do a little bit of mental gymnastics? Calculate how fast it was going and sort of judge how far away it would be?
Make an intelligence check. Off beyond the range of the fire, the light, and your dark vision, you're not too sure. But it got out of there pretty quick snap. It could be 500, could be 200 feet away from you.
Yeah.
But it's definitely disappeared off into the darkness, especially being early night.
We could try and catch it.
I'm just terrified that thing is going to murder us.
Well, I've got a potion of flying. I can give you. I can fly, and
How is
Captain
it?
Animal Handling here can take those two. Oh, I can also take someone on my back as well.
Wait, how long can you fly?
Turn into my eagle, bruh.
Oh, I thought you meant with the angel thing.
No, that only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
And my flying speed's quicker as an eagle.
Alright. Probably should put out this fire, though.
And probably shouldn't ditch your beloved treasure.
And
It's
I don't think it's
our
wise to go
beloved treasure?
chasing it in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Not really knowing exactly where we're going.
Weak.
Just saying.
All right.
Can I?
Are we still in combat?
Okay, Carl. Give me an
Until
honest
we-
opinion, Carl.
Honest opinion.
Would Ray of Frost or Shape Water
I got it, mate.
do more? Oh, you can. Can you turn off a campfire?
Summon a rain cloud.
Oh, you can turn off a small campfire.
But I can also create a cloud that starts rain.
Just a mini cloud.
Very high above. Just.
Well, if you do that and I do like Ray of Frost or Shape Water, can we put the fire out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that together. Making a Arcana check for Ray of Frost.
Oh, I'll just do Shape Water.
Okay.
Because we've got like
Can't check.
water skins and stuff like that. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you pull out from the water skin at your side. Just the water twists and turns like a snake, and then it goes curls above into a disc, and then just.
And I can also like concentrate the rain to do like an area at a time. Make it a hose.
And as Ikram comes around to the other, basically to your side as well, and you both work as he uses his druid craft. You see the clouds just begin to form softly about 60 feet overhead in the line of your vision, and then just from a dense little section just begins pitter-pattering down, using shaped water to basically turn that rain into a hose, just basically spraying down on top of it. And after a couple seconds, it gets put out. Cuts a little crisp. That's nice. Belvin and Sandstorm, what are you doing? Belvin, you take 10 points of damage
Oh.
as your wounds around your neck, as you pull this length of tail. It's probably about you pull this length of tail about 5 feet worth out from off your neck, but you still feel these massive lacerations from around your neck,
Oh, shit.
burning.
Can I use my lay on hands?
Yes,
You're
you
super
can.
quiet, Brad.
Can I use my lay on hands to heal up all of my healing pool,
better.
which is 40?
Yeah, of course. So as you're just like the wounds are burning, you just put your shield hand up to your throat and just lay on the magic as you feel these deep infernal lacerations. The wounds close, and then whiffs of flame just spark out of this gross blackness and fire, just from all these wounds you've taken around the neck, and then they close up.
Cool.
Hey, welcome, Centurus.
Is that how it works? He just lays on his hands and they go numb. You can't feel the pain anymore.
This is great. That would be wonderful. That would be actually amazing. That would be amazing flavor if this was a super low magic campaign.
Still
like you
bleeding
just-
out, but you just can't feel it anymore.
You just get your hand and just whack against something solid, and you're just like, wonderful. I can go again.
Can't feel it.
All right. With that, I think we'll bring combat to a close as Nicol is sitting there, basically on his, basically sitting by the fire by one of your bedrolls, just mouth agape and eyes exploding out, just like. And that's where we'll have our break.
I'm just going to
Sounds about right.
cast. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Casimir before we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
In case he dies over the break. But
Yeah.
Seriously, a strong breeze.
I just
would
had a
kill him.
look. And I didn't realize, but I get from my Periart of Wound Closure.
Hmm.
When rolling hit dice, double the number of health it restores. That's not doubling now, is it?
No, that's when you take a
that's
short
only
rest.
for you using your hit dice.
When you take a short rest.
Ah, okay. Damn it. That could have been awesome.
This isn't fucking Gregor with his double heel axe.
With his fucking sick
The
OP
Aura
axe.
Grill.
Was that what it was called? What was the... No, it was something about
It's
a
called the
pair,
Oracle.
remember?
It was the Oracle.
Yeah, but then we had a pear as well. Remember what was it?
Pear
Oh,
grilled.
it was,
Pear grilled.
Well, it's
I
not pear
remember-
grills. It's
and it was the
pear
grill.
grilled.
On, the
Yeah.
grill
Do you
on
still
the
have
stick.
that?
Yeah.
Do you still have
I'll
that
find it.
amazing
Fuck.
animation? Yeah, show that off. Oh
Some
god.
animation.
So what was it? How'd that come across?
I can't remember.
It was like a play on Bear Grylls, but like
Yeah,
why?
that's right.
Why was it though? I don't
Here
know what happened.
is pear grilled.
What was the context?
Oh, I've got it as well. Oh, that's right. Because I said end
You
my
did a shitty one.
end
and
my
then-
grill.
Yeah, that's right.
My grill. Oh, wonderful.
But why is it Bear Grylls still?
I don't
I just
remember.
forget.
This is my
That's
old
right.
D&D character
that's
whose name
right.
was Gregor.
That's right. Theodore always did the rain of sausages, and then you pulled out the grill.
Oh,
And
that's
then
right.
We
Yeah.
did the combo. We did the combo.
I can't remember what the pear was though.
I can't remember the context,
I
but
don't
at the
know.
time it was
Probably
hilarious.
just a stupid joke. Like everything else.
Something like, yeah, pear grills. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not Bear Grylls, it's pear grilled.
I'm gonna go grab a nice cup of tea. You guys.
That's such good animation. That's like the best low
Animation.
budget photoshopping ever.
Such good animation.
It's just like a giant
Photoshop.
grill.
This fucking MS Paint.
Oh shit.
Right, I'm just gonna leave that up there.
Yeah, let's leave it out there for that was some old
If anyone
school.
that comes in, they'll just be like, "What the fuck?"
It looks like we're fighting like the dudes from Stranger Things or something. He's holding a grill.
Yeah, whatever you can come up with.
Oh no!
like how
it looks like the clickers from Last of Us.
Yes, it does. Shit. I'm wondering how the coals are staying upright though, and the flames are going out.
Doesn't matter. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. His planes are loud. I'm sorry, guys. I mute.
I'm gonna go heat up my dinner.
Okay, have fun. I'll keep everyone happy
No worries.
and entertained. I'll have to get a cup of tea soon. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Well, not evening for everyone, I guess. I mean, we have mini games in chat. What is it, Dragon? Let's see what happens to me with this dragon. Oh, has a good gambling, some mead, and a stubble home. Completely unaware of the flames. That's good. That's a good outcome. The roll 20 should work. I don't know why it's not working for everyone. We'll get a 9. See if anyone can get above 9. What is going on there? Why isn't it working for everyone? I'm not sure. It's just broken. I'm not sure why it's broken. I'm sorry. Or no fun tonight. How come Waka can use it? What the hell? This is weird. Let me investigate this further.
All right, go get yourself a tea.
Waka can somehow Waka can use the roll 20, but no one else can. What is going on?
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
Moobot and take a look.
Yeah, it's only happened to I'm gonna do a quick rejoin, okay, of Moobot. Rejoin Moobot.
Yeah.
Okay, left us chat and now it's joined back up, I think. Now try. Hey, did I fix it? Wait.
Oh, didn't work for me, unfortunately. The hell?
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
It's quite weird. Like,
Yeah.
how? I think it's something to do with the cooldowns, but I'm not sure where. Like, why? Is there a global cooldown that someone's changed, or?
No, the minimum cooldown is 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's only
Yeah.
5 seconds. But maybe it's a global cooldown. Not sure.
We got Twitch subscribers, movable regulators, moderators, users. Huh.
Moobot whispered to you, Centaur.
That's really weird.
Why is it whispering to you? Hello, it's Moobot here. How you going? Yeah, now it's whispered it to me. It's whispering. Is that what's going on?
That's really weird.
Is it whispering a role to you? Let me check it. Display the range of the venom. Yeah. Not sure. It told me I rolled 11. Ah. Now it's working for Viridian Knight. 19. What a good roll. It's a good roll. That's the top roll I think I've seen so far.
Yeah, it told me I rolled a 20. You just can't see it.
Yeah. That's very strange. Let me see.
Yeah, that 20.
Waka.
No, but now it's working normally. I feel bad for Rosie. Rosie just keeps trying and then it doesn't work. Everyone else, it works sometimes.
Hold on, I think that's because she's Twitch Prime.
It didn't sub to us, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like I see. Is that not counted as a normal user?
Yeah, that's a different.
You can't even add that. That's crazy. That's like Moobot's not added. You just want to have everyone. That's the thing.
Played
You just want
yourself,
everyone.
Rosie.
Oh shit. That's heaps funny because Moobot's not smart enough. It can't just say everyone. You just got to say. Why can't I say everyone? I just want everyone to be.
This is the 2016 AI.
We should probably change over to another bot.
Get the latest version.
We also, if anyone doesn't realize, we can check a couple more extra details on characters by just typing exclamation mark character name.
Shit. Change the code.
I can't play mini games on that. Yeah, it's like come for the streamer, stay for the mini games.
No, come for the mini games. Stay for the mini games.
yeah. What am I thinking?
We're just the side content here.
And I should show our Twitters as well, and our Discord,
Yeah.
and a Flaming Flies. I always get a cup of tea. Flame. Can't wait.
Bye, plane.
Rob's just traveling at light speed.
He's going so fast, but going nowhere at all.
I have no idea what happened there.
He's just went around the world twice.
I'm still lagging though.
Oh shit.
Did you know that we also run this game 100% for charity? As we're supporting the Goodbye, Gregor. Oh God, Gregor.
Oh no, now Gregor's gone for real.
I think he's
Hold
just
on,
changed.
I just turned the camera off and turn it back on again. See if that
No.
fixes it. Is that better?
That's a
Or
bit better.
does that fuck you around, Hosey?
Didn't fix my camera positions.
Oh no. Oh no. The camera.
It's alright. Got the world record for camera changes.
Sorry, mate.
Okay. So, do we want? Oh, when old boy still. That's all right.
Let's try
So we're gonna have our
again.
What is Robbie doing?
Hey Duke.
I have. Oh, Duke's here. Hey, welcome.
Well, technically Belvin's human, but he's the only one.
Yeah, true. He's a human.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey,
If
Robbie's
only
happy.
you
Committed to-
reveal
He
yourself.
committed to that joke.
The abductor.
Strahd.
Looks like you just got a haircut.
Yeah, he looks.
Can't tell the
Yeah,
difference.
man, that looks good. Looks good. That's a nice haircut.
That blank face always looks just like Robbie.
More emotion in
He
his
doesn't
eyes.
blink though, it's weird.
I don't think he actually meant to knock over his camera.
I can see how dusty his house is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clean your
come
room,
on.
Robbie.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Does he forget that there's a camera that's now currently on the ground, or?
Camera's lost. Who's eating the smushy stuff?
Sorry, I'll mute me mic.
Oh,
You
what are
bloody
you eating?
smush.
Tell us. Tell us, what are you eating there, mate?
Some honey, soy, and garlic stir fry that
Jesus Christ.
I made yesterday.
How long do you microwave it for?
A fucking long time, because I like it hot.
We need specifics.
Probably like 3.5 minutes.
Risky move there.
Why?
Could have dried out the chicken.
Man's not hot. Never be too hot.
Man's not hot, but chicken might be fucking hot.
Tongue's not burnt. Never be burnt.
Can't have a burnt tongue if it melts.
Seared or boiled. Cooked all the way through. Chicken's not hot.
The
Welcome
Aussie
to the
version.
stream.
I saw
So
this
what's-
video on my Facebook feed, and it was like it was the Purge Australia edition, and it was like all these people were like, "I'm going to smoke in the non-smoking area. I'm going to let people into the clubs after 1:30 at night." It was just that sort of shit, and I was like, "Ah, this is good."
That's terrible.
Has he actually died and been abducted by aliens?
I
Or?
don't know what the fuck he's doing.
At what point should we be concerned?
Probably about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's probably something's probably come up. You know, the tea's too strong.
He's possessed by the Lego head.
Yeah. The Lego's head is now now plays Sandstorm. That's how it always will be. Might seem a quick mess.
Tell him to hurry up. Snap it off, Robbie.
Too bad if he's just tripped over on his way back to put the Lego head back and he's knocked himself out or something really bad.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
He
the
committed.
fake.
I'm in hiding, guys. I'm in hiding.
Incognito.
People are going to be able to screen cheat now by looking at your glasses.
Yeah, true.
They can see exactly how much HP you got
Oh,
left.
quick, close that tab.
As
Enhance
As
that
Sandstorm puts
image.
enhance. Rotate 90 degrees. Enhance.
Yeah. That's... oh shit.
Throwbacks. All right. Well, what do you say we jump back into our game as you guys come out from that fight a bit bruised and bloody? The entire experience has left you a little bit not worse for wear, but it's just like, what was that? Yeah, the mood's just kind of been down as these four apparent devils were just summoned and disappeared.
But we got them.
But as you've been on the alert for, like, let's say over the next course of the hour, you guys have been a little bit alert to the surroundings. You put the fire out, and you guys are doing what you're doing, setting up camp, resetting up camp, working together. And Sandstorm and Nickel are playing cards.
Check.
I don't have any money, but I'll raise you. How about all right, roll a d8 there, Robbie. I won't look. He won't either.
For some reason, I thought you meant check as in like chess.
All right.
You did say cards.
I know. But I thought you were making a
so-
stupid joke.
As you have your deck of cards out there, you draw first. Then he does.
He's really good at poker and he just has no idea.
No,
Brings out
roll
a
a d6.
queen.
Checkmate.
Rook to d4.
Playing
Bold
cards.
move.
Yeah,
You
roll
sunk
a
my
d6.
battleship.
You know.
You still have 2 cards. That's not allowed. I've rolled my die.
Now, as you both take 2 cards, he looks and just has a bit of a grin on his face, and he's just like, yeah, he's got that confident look. Then he looks up at you, and you're just cat-faced.
Aren't I always cat-faced?
Oh yeah.
Just today.
Sometimes I'm dog-faced.
Now roll a d4.
D4, okay.
Was he supposed to roll a d6?
Yes, he was. Did he?
No.
All right. Roll a d6 as well. All right. And then he looks up at you and goes, he's kind of like chewing his lip a little bit. What'd you get? As he puts his cards out. And you see he's got...
I got 6.
No, you added up.
Oh, mate, I got every maximum roll I could get.
You got 12. You win.
Oh, I thought you were
As
meant to
he-
be bluffing.
No.
I thought trying to be a bluffing in here.
You like show your cards.
no.
I got 6.
Trust
We're
me.
playing-
Casimir!
As you put your cards down, they all up 12 with a 7, a 3, and a 2. Whereas he shows you he's got a 1, a 5, and a 3. And he's just like, good game.
Low roller.
It kind of gets to about 9 o'clock currently, 9, 10 o'clock. The moon's up in the sky. It's probably about 3/4 full. Do you guys work together? Get the cart moved up. Get the treasure back on.
I was going to mention that. And can I
Yes.
refabricate it just to like sort of repair it?
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to
If
make
someone chops down like a small tree or something, we could.
just in the distance, you don't see much trees. It's more just rolling hills at this point, and a river, probably about 100 meters down.
I could make the wagon slightly lower, take like the top layer off to repair the damaged side.
You could totally do that. All right, cast fabricate. You could do that. All right.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. Baker, thank
we're
you.
being
buddy. Welcome
raided.
to Dragons Are Cats. Thank you. We're
Raid.
paid.
Yeah, we're
It's a
not-
raid. It's raid. Quick,
It's
duck.
right. Quick, duck, dive, dodge, and dodge.
Duck, dive, duck. If you can dodge a raid, you can dodge a ball. Hi. Hey, welcome, buddy. Welcome, everyone.
Initiative.
Is gone. All right.
Yes, it is.
So, as Nicole, he kind of like he's in there. He's got it. Takes off his cloak that's battered and basically rolls it up and sleeps on the grass and goes to sleep. As let's also throw up some dragons. Yeah, good idea, guys. Throw up some dragons. 23. Wow, oh my gosh. Thank you very much. Welcome, Canadian Casual. Welcome. Have a dab. Hey.
Canadian casual.
Thank you for the
Don't butcher their
It's
names.
the complete opposite. God. Thank you for the follow, casual Canadian.
Thank you. Oh, jeez.
There's very different meanings.
I like how you just like swap the whole word around. It's like
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I was like, that's a
you
really
read backwards.
Oh, cool. I do. I just like you should see me at work. It's horrible. I'm responsible for official, like, legal documents. They shouldn't let me. Welcome. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. The players have currently gone out to combat. They've put their cart in good order, and as night takes them, do you guys do anything? Set up a watch or anything through the night? The
Set up
Griffin kind of like. All right. 10-foot dome. All right.
I want to put hut over the card as well. So I'll make 2.
You can do that?
Why
I didn't
not?
realize you could do that.
Well, it's a 10
That's
foot,
cool.
10 foot radius, so it's 20-foot cube. It's pretty big.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
you
20
put
foot
another
angle.
separate
So,
hut.
sweet.
Yeah, I thought you were building 2 huts.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And then can you do 2 huts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're saying we didn't know that you could build 2 huts.
Yeah, because I think I never did it as my last character. Like, just always
Oh.
did one hut.
Why
I
not?
don't see why not.
We
Yeah.
always-
Can
we
you
always
just do
go-
huts?
For
You do a
days?
whole huts for days.
Then
Make
they
the whole
last 8
line be
hours.
safe.
Just make a path of huts.
Oh god.
Wherever we
Yeah, so
wanna
you always
go.
be. Yeah, we'll be safe no matter what.
We can travel at 20 feet per 11 minutes.
Yeah. But we'll be safe.
Till we have to sleep.
These probably aren't the size or the spec, but
It's
that's okay. It's enough for you guys, as you also allow like smoke to billow out from them as well.
You don't gas yourselves out while we sleep.
so you don't gas yourself to sleep. Yeah.
That'd be pretty ironic ending. Just something stupid like that.
Very much so. So let's just not do it. Let's just not asphyxiate ourselves.
20-foot radius. Isn't it? No, it's 10-foot radius.
It's
You're
only a
right.
10-foot radius.
Well, that's a big fucking cart then.
Well, it was holding a lot of shit.
We didn't bring any sewage with us.
But still, it's enough to put it around and through it as like the dome appears in and around the valuables, through the wood itself, and makes it all nice and protected, and also around you guys as well. As you guys secure yourselves and your treasure, you all fall into sleep. And that goes by uneventfully. The griffin is probably the first one awake with a and a flutters out, going flying. Goes flying.
I tried to do a rooster thing. It's like it's just a big griffin.
That's a big old rooster.
Yeah, that's the house rooster. Close enough.
I'm pretty sure it's like an eagle head.
Close enough.
It's just a
Birds
chicken
make
head.
sense. Oh, imagine that half chicken, half something else. What else could it be?
Half house cat, half budgie.
Oh, this is like a tiny like hybrid.
150%.
All right. So the mornings come. What are the plans? What are you guys going to do? You guys can hook up breakfast. You got your dry rations. You've got a 5-foot length of devil's tail.
Kaz feels lighter as well. He just got freed from a curse that's been on him for a while.
Yeah, you're feeling really good. Like you're no longer
Literally.
brooding. Hey,
Actually
Waka,
feeling
thank you
good.
very much for hanging in, man. Thank you.
See you, Waka.
I hope you have a wonderful night or day. Yeah, right? So, what's the plan, boys?
So we get a long rest.
You guys got a long rest in. You guys receive all your hit points, all your spell slots, any items recharge.
Oh yeah.
Nice. By the way, I have a Wand of Winter that I can't use. Well, actually, no, I don't have the Fiend's Embrace. So I can take that one off.
Mm.
Belvin's just gonna. Is the cart upright and all that? Did we get
Uh,
that sorted?
Yeah, that's all upright and sorted. You guys
Is
spent about
all
an
the
hour
treasure and
working.
stuff back into the cart and stuff?
Yeah.
That was all
I just
established?
haven't changed. Yeah,
That's
I just
cool.
haven't
Just
changed
making
it
sure
yet.
that's established. We've all done that.
Did
Alright,
that
well-
last night.
Cool. Well, I mean, I have to summon my
Do you?
horse again.
Did it die?
So we. No, I just
Dismissed it.
dismissed it when we stopped.
Oh, okay. Like you don't have to. It just lasts permanently, right? Unless it dies.
Yeah, but I just dismissed it for the night.
It's like Pokemon. Put it in the back of the
Thought, why
Pokeball.
not?
Do you have to? Do you have to use a spell slot again if you dismiss it?
Yeah, but that's cool. It's fine. And Belva's just gonna organize to get the cart and horse ready.
All right, you get the horse and cart where you're probably only a couple of probably about 15, 20 meters away from the rough track that you guys were on before. Let's just get this.
I'll be right back.
All right. So Belvin's off doing that. What are the rest of you boys getting up to? Huh?
I might go out to the forest.
No trouble,
Oh, it's all
sir.
open land, isn't it? It's
There
not a
is no
forest.
forest.
It's all open land. Yeah.
But I found a forest.
In your
No,
mind.
You just high.
all open rolling hills like the Hunter Valley, but with much less trees.
Ikram's looking
Cool.
sad. There's no tree, so I'll just cast an illusion of a tree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here.
All right, that's cool. So you guys get everything set up, ready to rock and roll. Belvin is finished saddling up or getting the horse in the reins and attached to the wagon as you guys head on off and follow this trail. Ikram, make me a survival check since you're kind of leading this trove.
Leader.
Kind of.
All right.
That's pretty good.
So, with your roll, yeah. So, the most of the morning is highly uneventful. It gets to about a couple of hours before noon. As you've been on the road for about 2 hours, the very shoddy trail that you've been following opens up to this probably 10-foot wide gravel road that looks to be pressed down and very well used. As the center of it has this nice bit of grass that sticks out and looks like there's enough space for wagons to pass through on either side, or for people using this large road to pass by. And Iqbal kind of like leans over the edge and goes, "Hey, we've made it to the Shining Trail. Secombra's should be any points. The points to the direction as you guys have been traveling south. He points in the direction to your right and says, "If we follow the path that way, we should lead us to Sacomber. Just gotta pass over a bridge and we'll be there."
How many days have we been traveling now?
Let's see. It was one day where you were to get to where we were last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna look real quick. So it has been basically been one day. Been traveling one day, and you basically traveling straight south, and you made it to this shining road trail. So
Okay.
yeah.
Do you mind bringing up the
map? Of course.
Yeah. We can put like a little trail on, like where we've been, kind of, and where we stop.
Yeah.
So we've been traveling
Yeah,
for
yeah.
two days? What did you say?
Yeah.
3.
So you
2 or
got
3?
off one day actually.
We've only
You
been
got
traveling
off-
one day?
Yeah, you got off the. What's it called? You got off the Skyridge Castle. No, yeah, 2 days. 2 days. I'm very sorry, because you traveled for half a day. No, yeah, one day. One day, basically a full travel, and this morning that you've traveled on through.
To make it easier or simpler, how many days since we contacted Riverguard to come pick us up with the boat? How many days since that?
It's been 4 days.
Okay. So can we kind of estimate where they should be on the river in comparison to us?
Let me take a look. They would have left pretty much this afternoon and would have traveled up.
I'm just gonna make a little trail.
It's okay. I'm gonna do a thing. All right, let's do some math. 163. Divided by 6. That could be right. All right. Ikram and Sandstorm, what are you guys doing in the back?
I am learning Draconic. I want to learn it at a suitable level so I can communicate back and forward with Draconic beings.
Okay, so since Belvin's, you could be up next to Belvin as he's driving the cart. Make me an intelligence check.
What's that?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What'd you get?
Literally a 1.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was distracted drawing on the map. Did you say to do anything to try and figure out how far that'd be up the river?
Yeah, I'm just figuring that out now. So they can travel 8 hours throughout the day. So that's 40 divided by 40 divided by
Do you
8.
need the boat speed, or you got it up?
Yeah, I got it up.
Sorry, guys.
Right,
I'm back.
so you think they might be a day out?
Yeah. And we said to meet him at the
No.
fort in the river.
I can't be reading a book or like learning from like talking. I'm just talking to Belvin. So can you teach me a can we try to talk in Draconic, see if I have gotten any better? No worries.
Can you teach me how to-
Just fall out.
Yeah, just pass out.
Yeah, there's a small bump and
Yeah, sure.
and after that, Sandstorm just ungracefully
Shit.
he lands on all fours, but like the guard's just behind. He's like shit, and then runs up.
I use
after.
my grapple gauntlet and hit it and come back in.
Roll for that. I want to. If you fail
What's
that,
the
that'd be hilarious.
what is it?
All right, make a dexterity check.
Some straight dex.
Yeah, straight dex.
Come on, 1.
Ooh.
Hey, come on, guys. Just because you guys have been getting 20s all day and all night, go on.
All right, so they have roughly 40 hours of travel to make it to Sacomba. to go any further because Secomba is basically a little portside village.
So they can't make it to this fork here.
They can make it to the fork. But you just don't know what's going to
Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys
What's
do
this guy on the
anything?
map?
That's Tozan. He's making his way up there.
Ah, okay. I was like, oh,
So
shit.
how far are we from each other? Sorry.
All right. From each other, logistics. You are, if you travel down the path, about 65. Yeah, about 65 miles from where you're going to be.
So we are here.
Miles.
Not to scale.
Yeah. So if you follow this path, so in a straight line, you'll be going through all kinds of terrain. Might get slowed down. There's no real path over those hills other than traveling slowly. But if you follow down here, you'll loop around the mountains. Loop around the hills.
How long does it generally take to travel 65 miles?
Traveling speed at a normal speed, you guys can make it 24 miles in a day, unless you want to go faster or ride through the night.
Yeah, with the wagon, 25 miles a day. 24,
Yeah.
sorry.
What if I turn into a giant elk and help speed the process along?
I mean, do we have a massive rush to get there?
I mean, we're going to arrive... If we keep up this speed, we're going to arrive at, like, the same time. Right, Carl?
Yeah, true.
We'll arrive,
Yeah.
like, as the same time
they
as the
might-
boat.
They might arrive a day earlier, or you'll be there before them, depending.
Okay.
So you
Might
just
as well.
go with how
So-
we're going?
So on the third day, you guys will basically make it to Secomba or around that general area within, what's it called?
How far
Like
did you say?
on
65.
in 3 days. Yeah,
Yeah, 3
65.
days. I was like,
3
one
days.
day. Damn, we picked up the speed.
No. But if you guys go 30, you can make it in 2 days. So if you guys rush there, but
We could get, like, ambushed or something.
yeah, anything could happen.
I don't think rushing it is good, especially with a wagon. Just
These
never know.
wheels weren't built for speed.
Basically, yeah.
much.
All right. This is a time that I'm going to say during this travel throughout the day, you guys can look at any of the items that you guys received or picked up throughout the course of the journey, such as any of the handouts, any of the story items, to go through them, the letters to try to figure out what the letters are, what they mean.
Is there anything...
the
any
drinks
items,
menu.
Is there any items that people from the stream are curious about that they've seen?
You have a bunch of letters directly to that you found on the desk of a one Wrath Mondar that you guys haven't really had a look at yet, and
I thought
two
we
of them are well, yeah, you took a look at two.
Two, and we
but
couldn't decipher two.
You couldn't decipher two, but it's a new day, and you guys can try to decipher
Oh, okay.
that if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
Well, if I use comprehend languages, does that work? Because it was like ancient draconic or something.
as you do, you see that there is no change in the text, and there's a slight glow of a green magical shimmer around the letters.
Wait, is he doing an intelligence check or wisdom or?
No, it's a spell.
Ah.
But it will be a check to try to decipher it using
Okay.
Arcana and Insight from one who's proficient in Arcana and one that can speak Draconic.
I can do both. I don't
You
know
can
if you
do
guys have good insight. Because I think Belvin can speak draconic as well, right?
I
Only
can
with the
speak
helmet on.
Draconic.
Do you?
I've got okay insight.
I'm not sure how much. That.
Hello. Goodbye.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
With the
I'm gonna cast this on. Never mind, he doesn't need it.
Roll pretty good.
all right, now someone has to make an Insight check. Someone who
I
knows
can-
Draconic.
I can't.
Someone who knows Draconic.
I know Draconic, just not well.
I'm going to cast guidance on whoever is
Do you want
going to
me-
do that.
Do you want me to?
Oh!
Damn.
All right.
What were we doing this for
We
again?
got so many 20s today.
Well,
Um,
you,
so-
not we.
so-
There's no we involved in that.
So
I meant
normally-
me and Brad.
So normally, I could understand Draconic, but I couldn't speak Draconic properly
I thought you could
without
now.
the helmet.
I thought it came from
Yeah.
the
The
shield.
helmet on I could. No, it's not from the shield. It's from the helmet.
Okay.
But with the helmet and knowing after speaking Draconic, then can I start speaking it without the helmet on? With that?
No, like really, once you take the helmet off,
It's like a magical
Yeah.
effect.
yeah.
We can learn it together.
While
but-
you're wearing the helm, you have
Share
these
the
effects
helmet.
and you're attuned to it.
It's my turn to
So
read.
pretty-
Give me the
Yeah,
helmet.
so pretty much just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like, oh, okay. If that's the case, I'll just put my helmet on and be like,
You will find in the story items section of the journal, under Raf's letters, the letter from Severin 1.
Ooh.
That's the first thing you notice down the bottom, the name of who it's from.
I can't say who it's from. It doesn't say who it's from.
Oh, sorry. Down like as you wind and scroll down a little
Well,
bit
I guess
lower.
it's from Severin. It's in the title.
Yeah, from Severin.
Have we actually met Severin?
Make an intelligence check.
Because I think I know who it is, but I don't know if Casimir would know who it is. No. 7.
At this point, the name just eludes you. As Belvin's helped you decipher it, and now you have the scroll written in front of you. You guys probably spent a good part of the day through lunch, getting through that and deciphering that. So as the day passes around lunch, you guys stop for a break. You can see off in the distance clouds beginning to billow and grow and become darker down towards the southeast, and the wind is beginning to blow northerly as it picks up and goes through. The rest of the day goes on pretty uneventful as you travel through pretty much just going along a road. It's quiet. You see a couple contingencies of not only just traveling merchants that just moving their produce probably between towns. You guess you see a couple of traveling performers that give you a good old wave hello. You also see a contingency of probably about seven Daggerford guards, all hailing the symbol of the dagger over the top of the water.
Praising the sun.
And they give you a nice
Nothing
little
wrong with a
show.
bit of sun praising.
During the trip as well, Kaz will like talk to the guys and just thank them for sticking by him basically, and they risk their lives to like free him from that infernal cloak. And it feels
Alright.
like a cloud's been lifted off his mind. So he's just much more lively now. And he will give Ikram back the orb.
Oh, really?
Yes, take it.
All right. So how's this scene play out?
Oh, thanks, Kaz.
Yeah. Here you go, mate. Oh, thanks. The end.
Yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks since you've seen Casimir actually smile.
Yeah.
He's just been
Not more
heavily
lively. Back to his
brewing.
old self.
Without repeating everything everyone just said.
Yeah.
It's good to see you return back to your old self there, Kaz.
Yeah, I feel better. Thanks. Dad. You give him the orb back.
I hide a tear as I take the orb.
Oh, you two can have inspiration.
I've already got one. Do I get double?
What? How do you have inspiration? I've never had inspiration this
Got it
campaign.
last time. What are you
No, I
talking
didn't.
about?
No, that was Robbie.
I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
all did.
No, did we?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
that was. No, remember how we were talking about
I
it
got
when those guys
inspiration,
left?
but I.
Yeah.
That was after like the game.
We all.
though.
Oh yeah, you might have left.
Yeah, that was after the game. That was
It
after.
wasn't really counted, was it?
By the way, you had inspiration from last game.
Yeah, I thought like.
Oh,
is that
here's new
even-
inspiration. Oh, you've already got inspiration? Too bad.
Laura,
I think has Belvin got some as well?
followers. Thank you. Welcome. Let's throw some dragons up and give it that.
Oh,
my God.
wow!
Throw some dragons. Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Thank
hanging in.
you.
Thank you. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Throughout the afternoon comes as well as you guys are traveling through. See through up the storm clouds. Yes. They do actually quite begin to grow as the day goes on. Heading up in your direction as well. There's some clouds that have already passed by, but at this point, it's begun to look real dark.
They were meant to be like stops. That's like where we camp, kind of thing.
Okay, well,
Why you do this to my precious campsites?
because I hate you.
I
So
know.
you're saying we do have inspiration?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Night
Okay.
passes. Night comes on as well. Once again, you guys have your dry rations, unless you want to go forage or something like that. Go hunt. Throughout the day, the griffin does come back multiple times with small game, but it basically swallows it in one big gulp, just or tears into it, just digging into it. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you very much.
Speaking of taking stuff, Robbie, Casimir's got a present for you too.
Oh my God! It's my birthday. You remembered my birthday.
Of course.
I knew you were a great friend.
Yeah.
I thought I lost you, but for a while you've been a bit off. We haven't been going up to any mischief lately, and you remember my birthday. Thank you, Casimir, my best friend.
So, remember that wand I got off your sister? The one we don't talk about?
Yeah. I know the one. Shh, my brother's listening.
I'll give you the Wonder Winter that she gave to us.
Oh, very nice. Do I know what this does? Can you tell me?
You've seen me use it. I think he can use it, right?
Let me just take a look.
Can I use it as a third
I hope
dagger?
you can. Otherwise, this is going to be real awkward when I just have to take it back.
It's like, great present. Thank you. Oh, here you go.
It's a stick.
I would be funny as, oh, thank you, and then during battle he's just like,
It's like,
take this and throws it. Just.
Oh, whoops.
Did
Oh
I
no,
do
I
it
didn't make a
right?
handout for it. That's unfortunate.
One
Okay, we can look at it later then.
Honestly. All right. So yeah,
Let's just say it's all powerful and stuff.
you get given what looks to be a icicle with a completely frozen icicle has just been pulled off from an ice cavern with a kind of blue gem at its tip.
Write it down, Robbie.
Oh, yeah. What was it called?
Wand of Winter. Fucking knew.
It's a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Is it in the just roll 20 or not?
No, I'll have to make you a handout or send you the image. I'll send you the image, and you'll have to enter it into roll 20. But most of the spells are in the
Wand
content.
of Winter.
Hold up. Hold up. See if I can
Hold
copy and
up.
paste that. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. It's my, it's a new toy for the Griffin.
There you go.
This one looks like an icicle. Or feels like an icicle, I should say.
Stab people with it.
Yeah, I see. Attuned to the wand to use it. Okay. Well, I'll have to do that then on the trip. 7 charges. Okay.
and you can cast those spells.
Wow, Ray of Frost. That sounds amazing.
I don't think this is. I don't think he's really. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Sandstorm's never had this much magic before.
That's just like
Never had
magic.
any magic.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is very weird. It's just like, oh, so dainty.
Give him a
I
taste,
feel
and
like,
now he
I
has to
feel like
become a
this
wizard.
would take him so long to attune to.
I was like, what the hell?
Like to comprehend actual magic and stuff. Like it'd take him so long.
like it's wet too, so he doesn't really like to touch it. Like
It's
just like-
So
it's all
like
an elaborate
constantly
prank.
wet.
Well, I'll have this for like a rainy day. I'll be like, shit, something really bad happens. I have to pull this out.
so yeah, you just pocket
Like-
it.
I don't want to do it, but I have to. Oh, yeah.
Go.
yeah. It'd be like I can't imagine Sandstorm doing like a Harry Potter kind of movement and spell. Like it's not in him. Like it just doesn't
cuss.
feel
Yeah,
like he's not that kind of guy. So it's a bit weird.
He is now.
he's not full magic. Yeah, but he's got it. But you know for a fact this was given by Talus, so you're just I don't know if you have to disdain for her or what.
Yeah, not really fond of my sister at the moment.
She kind of turned evil.
No, I haven't needed anyone. Like, how do you actually spell it? I was talking to my brother, but then I fell out of the wagon, so I haven't had a chance to have snooze at all.
But you can at the moment as you guys come to a nice little riverbank. Unless you guys want to make camp elsewhere, as the river is, you follow the with his knees, damn it!
Yeah, I need with my knees.
Just basically kneeing people.
Hello?
So as you follow the track, the sun begins to set on what's been a very calm, casual day. You figured that the path is probably not too far away from the river, but on the opposite side, basically just the hills that have just become steeper and steeper, and you know for a fact that driving a wagon up there will end in poor results. You see there's a couple of spots where the river peaks out that looks to be people have stopped there or camping. You have passed a few fishermen just hanging out around here on the trail, looking safe. Or do you want to ride through the night?
Nah, we can.
I think we'll play it safe.
Yeah,
Camp up.
I mean,
Set up.
How
some
does one
huts,
attune?
take a short rest?
Yeah.
In game mechanics, you
Buy
just
a
take an
tuner.
hour to attune.
Attune. How does one attune a can? Because
not
I
a
like to
tuner.
do that whenever I can.
Yeah, so you could basically do that while the day passes. And you're going to tune to it right away. So after you do, you just get this cold surge through your bones that makes you shiver down the edge of your down your spine, down along the edge of your tail as it stands on end, just up in the air. As
Don't
you
like
realize
this.
that you hold intense, some strong magic you've never held or controlled or
It's
wielded
like,
magic
oh my
control.
God.
You're just like, oh, I can do this now.
Wow. So much power. I now have a griffin, I have 2 amazing daggers, I have a wand. I can be like on this griffin firing ice from above.
Just don't
more
accidentally throw the
powerful.
one thinking it's your dagger.
Oh yeah, go.
Like a whoop.
No.
Well, maybe you can transform the dagger
Oh no,
you
no, no.
want into
That's-
a dagger.
That sounds too good. It sounds very risky too.
Yeah.
I remember trying to transform magic items.
I can imagine me doing it and then losing both.
Yep.
But imagine the outcome.
A little bit too.
You get a couple of practice shots in with the day as well, just to see how it goes. Roll me a Arcana check. There, Sandstorm.
Okay. What is this? What am I wearing this? Wearing it. Why am I rolling this?
As you're learning how to like use the magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Arcana is 0.
There's a few shots going off. The ghost flying off straight and kind of wraps
Shit.
around. At one point, you're just like, all right, I'm going to use the lowest spell possible and actually will interfact the strongest spells. A bit of a snowstorm begins to gather out, but Casimir quickly counterspells it and it's just like,
Yeah.
No, not like that.
It's like, what?
Swish and flick.
Yeah.
you guys make camp for the night, set onto the side.
Kaz's just been reading his spell books, by the way, because he's had some catching up to do.
While Kaz
Do
is
I need
reading,
to become attuned to this orb of the storm?
I don't
No.
It doesn't say
No,
in the description.
No,
so.
you don't. You do not.
Okay, sorry, Hans. Can you continue?
Oh, I'm just saying. Like, I can figure out what spells I'll learn later.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to Casimir, are you sure this orb's not going to be more suited to you rather than myself? And I hold out the orb to go to give it back to him. It seems more like a magical item that's more up your alley than mine.
All the orbs based on nature magic. And you're a resident druid. Plus, I feel bad.
No need to feel bad.
I kind of stole it. It was a really bad choice. I mean, I didn't say that.
It does not bother me either way. If you want it, you can have it. Otherwise, I will take it. Your call.
Alright, mate. Take the orb and I'll be like, alright, if you can guess which hand it's in.
Oh, fuck off. It's an 8-inch orb.
All right, let's do this.
If you
Yeah.
can guess which
Okay.
hand it's in, like, it's just like this. If you can guess which hand it's in, you can keep it.
And you're just going to hold it out like that.
Actually,
Oh, put
no.
it behind your back.
He'll put it behind his back and then.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
Hold on.
Casimir, make a sleight of hand check, and Ikram, make a perception or insight check. Your choice.
I'm going to assume I guess wrong then.
All right, so as you point to one of his arms, he holds out, and you see the orb is there.
Well,
I'm just going to go
you guess right.
lucky guess, and then I'm going to turn around and leave before he gives it to
throw
me.
it at you. But
Oh,
catch
wait,
it with a mage hand. No, you had the right idea, Carl.
Yeah. And then he just pulls out yeah. And he's just like, there you go. Whoops.
Fucking take it.
Fine, I'll take it.
All right.
Snatch it off you. God
Hardest
damn it.
gift I've ever had to give.
I was trying to
God.
give it to you because it would make more sense for you to have it.
No, it's your thing.
Yeah. That's what a good son.
For now, till he gets another cape.
Until I get a better orb.
No more capes for this boy. All right, so the night passes pretty uneventfully, but you do notice that the clouds and winds are starting to pick up as coming into the night, just near on going to bed, the rain begins to fall, just light drizzles.
Lucky we're in our tiny huts.
All right, you create one tiny hut.
Oh, I said we'd set up camp, right?
Yeah.
So I'd make one for, like what we did before, like for the wagon and
Okay.
for us.
So do you want the horse to dissipate, or do you want the horse to stick around there?
No, I'll leave the horse to stick around now.
Okay. All right.
You can sleep with him. Sleep next to him, I should say.
Choice words.
All right. So
PG
as you,
stream.
as you all get nice and cozy in towards the fire, and pull yourself in. The griffin's too large for you to all sit. Too large to basically sit in the area. But after the rain begins to pour, and you guys all notice it on the top of the tiny huts, the griffin kind of squawks in a bit of a panic, like basically takes off into the sky. And
Okay.
as the thunderstorm
Let's find
overhead kind of crackles,
I thought
rain begins to
he
pour.
made 2 tiny huts. That's not enough for.
Oh,
for
Yeah,
surely the
tiny
griffin and the
huts.
For
horse
the
could sleep.
griffin. Oh,
Wouldn't the griffin try and eat the
well,
horse?
it's a 20-foot
No,
diameter sphere.
my animal handling, mate. I'll control the beast.
Like,
I should just animal handle anything I do now because I get big rolls.
yeah, the griffin's like 10 foot. It's pretty
the
big.
griffin's a large creature.
Holy
And
shit.
both,
Like with the wagon and the horse and the griffin, I don't think it would fit.
Or is it just like sits on
Hold
top?
on. I think it actually has rules for large creatures.
Yeah, large creatures break them, don't they?
Can't you just make? Didn't you just say you can just make as many as you want? Can I just make a third one?
Yeah, a spell fails if a larger creature.
Oh, and else if its area is a larger creature. Lucky the wagon's not a creature.
no, it's not, but the horse is.
Horse is outside.
Yeah, the horse can be out the wagon. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not a real horse anyway.
Yeah, he's got no feelings.
Well, it's just like leans down and has a nice little nap. But it's caught in a rain, heavy rain. That now
I
begins
can
to look like
cast
crying.
control weather if need be.
Yeah, it begins pouring quite heavily.
Yeah, I'm just going to use
with
my
your orb.
orb, and I'm just going to use my orb and use to control weather and clear up the skies.
Oh, thanks.
God damn.
Okay,
Is that
so that's
Clear it
probably
up
like,
so we can see the sky as well.
Oh,
starry
look at the
night.
stars.
Starry night.
Romantic.
Now that I'm relaxing, I'm now needing Ikram in the back of my feet as I'm reading a book and learning Draconic. I'm just like sort of kicking him a bit. It's actually probably nice, and you're probably getting like a nice massage actually.
It'd be nice if it was like a small cute cat. Except it's like this fucking 6.5 foot tall cat man.
yeah, as
That's a little
Ikram's just
weird.
kind of like, as Ikram's in the draw me like one of your French girl poses, it's just on the side. Like,
Yeah, you're like, I don't even really realize I'm doing it, and you're just like, yes. And you're like, bit to the left, bit to the left.
your back and side, like up the length. It's not painful, but the claws are just nice. It's just like a little
He's a
relaxing, like
masochist.
something dancing on your back. And as you hold the orb up, it flashes with the energy of nature as the storm inside begins to dissipate inside the orb, and up in the sky as well.
I'll see what you're trying to do there, mate. Trying to handle me. Trying to handle me, mate. You can't handle this.
But I can't handle that animal.
You can't handle this. I'm gonna handle
Sandstorm,
you.
can you handle this?
You can't handle this.
And with that, the clouds begin to part and becomes a wonderful, nice night. You see that there's like a little bit of rising within the water throughout the night before you drift off into bed. What you can only guess is the rain from up the river, from where you guess the storm was. But other than that, it's not a threat at all. Next day comes pretty well, and you guys get on the road to travel again. Just at a normal speed. You want
Can I get up early and I'm going to catch some fish, and I'm going to make everyone a bloody gourmet breakfast.
Now, how do you want to do this? You don't have a fishing pole.
Do I need a fishing pole? I got the fucking crippler 3000.
You can create. You
You
can
got your
create.
bow.
You could
I got my
everything.
bow as well,
You can create stuff, can't
and
you?
I can create an item as well.
Yeah,
Never
you can
mind.
create the fishing rod.
You could create one, or you could transform into a hawk or a giant eagle and just go.
You can. You just or like an animal that hunts.
I thought you were going to
Oh,
say you
just
could
turn on.
transform into a fishing rod.
I just cast entangle like in the lake.
Yeah. How are we going to do it?
Wait, if you cast
I'll just use-
fireball into the water, would it be like dynamite going off and just kill all the fish?
And they're already cooked too.
Or incinerated.
Yeah, probably.
No, I just use create an item, and I'll create a fishing rod,
All right, so you go.
and then
fishing.
I'll use druidcraft and like make like little noises in the water and that to kind of lure them towards my fishing rod and just
Yeah, Drillcraft
get
little
it
bait.
quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's work. That's work. So as you go on over, just out of the ground and out of the material, and from yourself, just golden light just appears and creates this long shaft of wood with all the notches in it and a little string line. You just hoist it over your back, and you just make a net out of this little bit of grass and weeds that then appears into your hand. Head on over, make a dexterity check for me. This is just going to cover the entirety of the morning, but you can make it an advantage with Druidcraft. So roll again.
I'll just roll twice, yeah.
21. All right. So you catch about 9 fish. There's just like
Oh yeah.
there's a few flatheads in there, mate. A couple of brim. You reel them in. So yeah, you catch
A catfish.
6 flatheads.
Give it to Sandstorm.
6 flathead, 3 brim. Cook them up real nice. You all have a nice.
I like
fish
make it like a little, give everyone like a little bit of like their own individualism, I guess. Like Sandstorm would have it a little bit rawer than everyone else, I'm assuming, because he's a cat.
He's a
And
simple
then do
cat.
like
You actually give him one raw, like while they're cooking. He's a bit impatient. You're just like,
give it, mate. And because I got a herbalism kit, I pull out some herbs and shit. And, you know.
Well, you're gonna make everyone high.
Oh no.
You could.
It's like
Some
making
spices and
brownies.
shit.
The best breakfast. Hash
Alright.
brownies.
Make a herbalism check. Click on your tools. Let's see what come up with. Let's see what could happen.
Do I just do this? Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah. Right.
Everyone's gonna have a good trip.
Are we gonna make it to the town?
No, they're normal herbs, mate.
27.
11 herbs
eh?
and spices.
Right, you happily create such a banquet that you can all have advantage on your next roll, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Sandstorm might need that one.
As the next day of travel goes on, you guys pack up camp. Horse is dried out and it's ready to go. It doesn't need sustenance because it's a magically summoned spirit, and it can continue on.
Is the griffin just feeding itself, basically?
The griffin also has some fish as well. It looks like it's also captured a rabbit from somewhere. As the day goes on, you guys travel. You guys travel, get moving on, and move on the way. These next 2 days bypass uneventfully. Halfway through the day you travel, you receive a sending spell from Tozan, and he says, "Casimir, lad, we've made port in Secomba. We grabbed a few supplies. Would you like us to wait here for you at the pub? There's a nice little inn called the Stringed Harp. Or do you want to reconverge somewhere else?"
Pub.
Wait, does Ikram even drink or does he just smoke?
I enjoy the atmosphere.
I enjoy all of life's delights. So whereabouts are we? We're near the river mouth, like all the
Yeah.
three-way. And he's in
Yeah.
Secomba.
Yeah.
Like, do we want to go into the town? Or do we want to just head back down the river?
Well, I figured we'd meet up with him in the town first.
I mean,
Do we want to grab any sort of supplies from a town.
Yeah, would there be anything that's worth investing in for the house?
Get some fine silks.
True.
Not really.
Ikram?
Nice throw rug.
Yeah. Like a mink
Everyone,
coat.
everyone but Ikram, make a perception check.
What did I do?
Oh, this was the first
Luke go on
roll.
adventure.
It was the first roll.
Yeah, first roll of the day as well. We'll just say so. Everyone can. Belvin, you can roll at advantage. So roll another.
I forgot about that
What?
advantage.
That's a good. Sandstorm, if you want to roll perception at advantage as well, see what you see or pick up.
Whoa!
Yay, Ikram, fuck you.
He's on the board.
Melvin knows what's going on.
So there is another.
Belvin rolls initiative.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Shit, that was my bad. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's some awesome perception.
You thought that? I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. What's going on?
Fisticuffs.
It's
All
like,
right, so-
calm down. Calm down.
As you guys come towards the bridge, heading towards Sikomba, you notice both Sandstorm and Ikram. You guys both notice while he's giving you a back massage need. You notice a
Longest
mass.
massage I've ever had.
Oh,
Yeah,
basically,
that's going for.
As you guys cross over a bridge, you notice deep within the ground, you see deep tracks, these heavy footprints of some sort of large creature that tremble pretty much over the bridge.
Sorry.
This wooden bridge, this wide wooden bridge. Oh, good. This wide wooden bridge that then heads off down, basically the direction of the road, but then curves up north.
That's
You
trouble.
also see within the ground many clawed footprints, as if their claws have like dug in and scratched out. You see sizes large, and what you can see like, you see like these kind of like your size footprints of these clawed feet digging into the ground as it pass on through, but the large footprints are more adjacent to not being clawed, but more like a footprint from maybe from an ogre.
Can I do a nature check and see if I can figure out what they all are? Or
It's a troll.
Yes, you can. Sandstorm, you know that all right, so you both know, Sandstorm and Ikram, you both know that the large ones are from what you can guess are ogres, heavy, fat, dense, muscled creatures. Like at Skyreach, actually. The small little ones, they seem to be kobold foot tracks. And the larger ones seems to be maybe lizard folk or lizard-like creatures, standing lizard creatures. But there is one, Sandstorm, you notice, one set of footprints of medium size that claw out like, I don't know, say a dragon's?
Okay.
But
Like a
they're
full-size
only probably
dragon?
about this. Nah, not a full-size dragon, but just the size of like your own footprints.
How old are these tracks?
Oh, so it's like a big lizard's footprints, basically.
Like
How old are
standing-
these tracks?
With your natural 20, you know that they're probably about 10 hours old, maybe.
Oh shit!
Like
What are they all
it's been
doing together?
fair recent. As you point them out to everyone, Nicole kind of looks over and says, "Oh shit, no." It's the same creatures that attacked the camp. They're moving.
Where are they
That's not
going?
good. I don't know.
Does it look like
do you know
they're
of any
heading
other
to
tiefling camps
Succumba?
nearby?
Let's follow it.
Does it look like they're heading towards the town, Succumba?
Now you see that the trail that where you guys are, the dirt road kind of bends southwest whereas their tracks then curve up into the hills going northwest.
I could turn into an eagle and go and scout it out.
Probably a good idea. Just make sure you stay like well out of any arrow range or anything like that.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. Do that. Let's
You can
How
send your
far away
thing.
from
Luke.
Sucumba?
Yeah, I could send my
Send your
raven
thing
with
some
him. So I can
so
have a
it-
raven riding on a giant eagle.
You should just send out your raven by itself.
Oh, Ikram's
Would
a
the
lot
raven be
faster,
able to?
I think.
I was going to say, would the raven be able to maintain their tracks and stuff though?
I don't know how fast a raven is.
Ravens
It'd be
got
safer.
got 60 feet and flying, but
Oh,
you
so
could
far.
call out a hawk, which is really good eyesight, Ikram, to go
Sure.
and have a look, and they can definitely see from very high vantage points.
You're saying me or
You guys,
I can conjure a hawk if you want.
I think
Can you see what it sees? Can you, Ikram?
find familiar.
No, but it's got. But I can conjure one, and I'm assuming I can communicate with it.
You
Oh,
can.
I can conjure a hawk with find familiar.
Oh, do that, dude.
Okay, you do that then.
I reckon that's the safest bet. Just go that by itself, and you can just control it.
Yeah. That's a long spell.
all right. So, over your shoulder, you guys have usually seen this dark magic emanate with feathers coming out. Well, this time it goes from dark black into a nice light brown with a white center, as these feathers kind of come out as a hawk just flutters out and lands on the shoulders and just goes.
I call
And
him
tell it,
Hawking. Rip.
and it's just like, "Hello, good sir. How are you today?" Telepathically towards you, Casimir.
I've got like a fish that's left over from the thing. Can I feed it to it?
Yes, and it basically just goes, "Hello, how are you today?"
Hawks don't eat ducks though, do they? They just like rip the flesh off.
And they basically just like rips a little bit. It's like, delicious fish.
So
Very nice.
if Sandstorm and Ikram point out the tracks, I'll just tell him follow these tracks, and then if you spot whoever's they are, come back to me.
Of course. It goes flying off into the distance over the hills. Yeah, it goes off. As you guys, there's probably only about 2 hours left to travel till you make it to Sucumba. As you guys make your way down, you begin to see more and more farmlands opposite of the river. Well, not opposite of the river, but opposite the road. So, as the river is on your left as you're traveling down, heading west, river's on your left, you see more and more like little outcrops of farms and everything of produce. And as you guys are making your way in, you guys reach Sucumba. You reach this quaint little town, as I'll just move you over. Where is it? You saw nothing.
I saw it.
Yeah. There's a chance. So yeah, as you get into this sleepy little fisher town, you see the farms. You smell as you walk into the town. There's a little bit of there's a calmness. There's that everyday calmness if you guys enter into the main town square, where there's this large stone fountain of immaculate dwarven work. You see, Belvin. You're just like, oh wow, that's really good. You come on through. There's this large trade hub to your side, towards the river. There's multiple stalls made up around the town as you guys coming and pass on through with your wagon. Wow, just
Yeah.
blanked hell hard then.
Can we make sure all our treasures and stuff is like covered by cloths or something?
Yeah, too easy. Make it.
Like I can minor
Yeah,
illusion.
make a stealth check, or you can use minor illusion to.
It's a 5 foot cube. I don't know. Would it all fit in a 5 foot cube on the
It would
wagon?
all fit in five. I'm gonna say just a reasonable all fit in 5 foot cube.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, you see multiple rowboats moored along the river's edge, keeled ship. You see off in a distance a keel ship with its sails pulled down. It looks like it's all anchored and jury-rigged towards the wharfs, one of the multiple wharfs, as you head around. You see between most of the households are captivating gardens of wildflower that are well tended to. You see a few soldiers, about 4, maybe 5 at each time, just wandering just on a nice little patrol, that are in a maroon breastplate with a blue and yellow trim embroidery, as you recall are the colors of Daggerford. As you're wandering around town, just in this main square, you see just off that building that's labeled number 4 is a Fishers Guild. You see that they're trading kind of all this fish that's been caught and moving along and having it for sale. And then on building number 7, you see that there is a... I got that mixed up. 1 second. You see that there is a harp on the front of on a sign. Out front there is a sign and there is a harp painting of it, and it's only got 7 strings across it. It looks like a kind of ramshackled, sprawled out tavern. It's got a kind of a beer garden out the back by its stables. Barrels are lined up and around its side. You get a really hard smell of hops from inside, as if craft beer, as if there's some good craft beer inside there, mate. And you see the sign above it says the 7-string harp.
So is that the Tav where Tozen said he'd meet us? Make an educated guess.
No, because I got the names mixed up. He said he would meet you at the Singing Sprite.
Okay.
But make a perception check as you guys are going through town.
All of us?
All of us?
Yeah, if you want, just to like get a general view on the town.
Not saying nothing, Robbie.
Stop that smirking.
Sandstorm, you're met with a lot of eyes, more eyes than Casimir. As a lot of people are looking at you. Like most of the town is half elves, gnomes, and humans. But you see like very small number of dwarves. Like you pass through building number 5 as Nicole can say, "Hey, man," basically says, "Hey, guys." If he's asked, he says, "Yeah, the Singing Sprite. Yeah, it's a large dockside tavern. Yeah, it's owned by an elf. It's really, really cool and actually really nice." As you guys pass through, he looks over and points to this large house here. And he says, "Oh, that's the Brewers Guild. It's not actually a bad place, but yeah, it's pretty good." And he points across at the building across the way that has a dock and another large keel ship hanging by it. He says, "That's the Galaglar Guild. It's a clan of dwarves." And you see, like, as you look at this building, it's a very strong difference in the architecture between the most basic architecture of the town and this of fine dwarven make, and it's even got, you see, rose quartz built into the construction as a way of showing off. Just on the
nice.
just on the basic pillars and everything. You also see that there is a little side building that they have of what looks to be these 3 dwarves at work. One looks to be cutting stones. The other, hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, one seems to be cutting a little gemstone at a desk, while another 2 work a forge. As you bypass that, you guys reach the wonderful. You guys hear a wonderful. Pardon?
Singing sprite.
You guys reached the singing sprite.
Yay! Did we see our boat, by the way?
You do actually, as you get to the singing sprite.
Why is this so sensitive? The zoom's really sensitive. What the fuck is going on?
What do we end up calling our ship?
You guys didn't call it anything.
Sandstorm's awesome boat of
The
awesomeness.
non-sinker.
Sugar Pickle.
Oh,
The
yes.
the sugar pickle.
SS Pickle.
Sorry, stream, but the zoom's being weird.
What's up, Miradu? Welcome,
this
buddy.
map has been really weird to like zoom in and out on.
I feel like it might be because it might be not as large as the previous maps have been.
Probably.
I think Meridu knows it's live since Kyle answered back now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Kyle said hello. So unless we have a really crazy bot that knows the future.
You don't want to.
We just have this insert of a clip of Kyle going, "Oh hi."
Oh, hi, Morris.
Wow.
And then it's just like a robotic voice, and it just says the name in chat. Oh hi, Meridu.
So yeah, I'm just gonna say you guys come in from over here, all nice and well. And as you guys approach this very nice, luxurious, like very defined and elegant elven tavern, you can see that there are little flags and a nice little beer garden out the front of it. There's a signpost, and you see walking down around from the corner a familiar tiefling and a grey old dark-skinned man with dark hair, as you see Tozen and Cyrus both having a nice little drink, as they look like they're in good talks with each other, just going, hey, down along the way. Having a nice bloody holiday. And it's yes, ex pickle.
It's just a good name. Oh, Meridu, thank you for that subscription. Amazing.
Oh, Meridu.
That's it. Everyone throw their cats out.
All right, throw some.
Not literally, guys. We don't mean like that.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can think of all these cats do breed
Wording.
in my house.
Just throwing
Go.
cats.
Literally, we're just one great big bag of cats. So yeah, you guys reach town. You see Tozen and Cyrus basically walk past a signpost, and they just see like having a go talk. You see they both have ale mugs in hand, and they both stop talking and like just look forward and just see this wagon full of you guys walk on into town. And they just go, "How you going, guys?" Cyrus says.
Cyrus?
Just
Master
yeah,
Tozen?
Cyrus. Pardon?
Chirpy now.
What'd you say, sorry, Brad?
He's a bit chirpy now. Cyrus are.
Oh, yeah.
He was a bit glum last time we saw him. I
He
think.
was kind of post-torture.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see.
How's the keep been since we've been going?
Oh, it's coming along very nicely.
That's good.
Yeah, Usha has been leading the hands, making some crops just out from the outer wall. The Cyrus here has been really, really great with some of the repairs around the place, and also he's damn fine. Tozen says he's damn fine when it comes to rigging a seafaring vessel. I have no idea how to do it myself, and I mean the water elemental can only do so much. I mean,
Good to hear we have capable hands to look after the keep while we're gone. We knew we could trust you.
How are the others?
well, they come along. Samuel's still a little bit lost. He doesn't really know what he's been doing. And Demarcus, he's just chill. He's hanging out. He's been doing some shifts with the guards that they've been hired. Yeah, but apparently everything's getting cleaned up. It's looking really nice. You guys did receive some letters though. There was what was her name? Lady Morwen of Daggerford. She did stop on by with a contingency of guards for a bit of a guard changeover. Asked for you, but I couldn't rightfully bear you to it. But I said we be bringing you back within the next couple of days. Other than that, yeah, not much has been going on. It's just been general construction. The people are nice. Everything's going pretty well. Oh, your dragons came back as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's she been?
She's been closed herself off pretty much and is just hanging down in the hidden landing underneath the keep itself. There's a length of a underwater cavern, and she's been hiding in there. I've been going down to her a couple of times to leave her food, but I think she's finding her own source. Cyrus kind of like puts his hand over his head and leans back and goes, "Yeah, in fact, she's a hell of a beast. In fact, yeah, scary the amount of scary the creature that she actually is. Just how nice, and, well, not territorial. Strange to see in a dragon, to be honest."
Just
We can
goes to show that anyone can be good.
That's a good handler.
Yeah, indeed. And he puts his Cyrus puts his hand out to shake yours.
I'll shake his hand. Give him a firm tiefling handshake.
Firm tiefling handshake.
With my 10 strength.
At that point, Tozin says, "Well, we've got a." He's got a very tight grip. He's
like,
while your hands are
It's very tough.
I didn't say out there. I'm just like.
while he has calluses and like very like labor purpose hands, your hands are like very soft.
Yeah. Used to just flicking pages in a book.
You're used to you're used to flicking pages in a book. Your hands are delicate. He's tough. Tozin then says, "Well, we've paid for a room for. We've still got our rooms paid for the night. Here at the Singing Sprite, and you can hear that there's an elven woman underneath the parasols, like singing in a wonderful tone, just a nice, lovely song. Oh, and she bows, thank you, once she's finished. And you hear her say, "This next one is a sad story about a follower of the sun. Entitled The Passing Praise. Written by a wonderful bard out of Waterdeep, Mr. Theodore Silvertongue."
Ooh.
As she starts to sing, it's a wonderful melody and tells of this horrible story of this elven man being lost in the wilderness, searching for his sister, and becoming into a realm of sadness and meeting this group of three friends who basically have a falling out and separate. And there is a poor tragedy, the face of a horrendous villain that then kills the one that bound them all together. This dwarven cleric of the sun. It's a bit melodramatic. It brings some.
He sounds like a god.
So
But yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Very unrealistic story.
Yeah.
Theodore
Yeah,
can sure write music well, can't he?
He was a pretty good bard.
There's a massive round of applause from her, afterwards from the few people out there drinking, out there in the beer garden. But it's a nice looking establishment. Tozen basically says to you guys, "Well, shall we stay for the night, or since the room's already paid up, or would you like to take the loss and just head on home?"
Wow.
Or we can
Two things.
take the time to transfer all of our
Goods to the ship.
goods on the cart onto the ship. And well,
Oh, yes.
what time is it? What time is
It's probably about 2:00.
okay. We'll see how we feel after that.
Also, how's the hawk going? Has it come back yet?
So, after Tozen, after Cyrus, and actually a couple of laborers you guys meet, just general hands who've come to help out in the keep that also were capable of helping throughout this adventure. You guys unload all the gold, basically in cloth wrapped, as you guys tell them to keep it hidden. This cloth wrapped chests and barrels and everything, and transfer that. During that time, that probably takes 2 hours.
Mate, Belvin could carry like a whole crate himself almost.
Oh yeah, okay.
On each hand.
Let's say that takes you guys about an hour to do and to put on the boat and everything.
Mate, Belvin takes out. He's just like, all right,
Belvin just picks up the
ready
wagon.
for this. Nah, it probably takes 2 hours because he feels like
Hello.
just needs to work out a little bit. He's just like,
Now we have an empty wagon. Can we just sell the wagon? It's a good wagon.
You guys can sell the wagon. Like one side's a lot lower than the other because of where the burn marks were, but you.
I took it all off the top, so it's even. It's nice and even.
Oh, okay, all right. No, that's fair then.
do we sell it with the horse? And then when they get to a certain point, then I just stop summon the horse and it goes away.
Delightfully devilish.
No, I won't do that.
Wow,
That'd be such a
that's-
dick
But that was
move.
just a thought. Yeah,
Oh my
I thought
God.
I could do.
I just realized we
Scam.
could do that all the time. Like you could, Casimir could just create illusions,
There's
sell everything, and just keep doing it.
There's actually a spell called Illusory Steed, which makes a horse that lasts for an hour.
Imagine if
gotta-
you sold it, the person rode it away. And then
Just like,
On the edge of a cliff. Come on, horsey, be okay. Oh, horsey.
Well, I stopped
go
there.
on.
I could just conjure a couple of horses.
we just become a scam artist party.
Oh, so that's how it's typically done.
Our
No,
morals
that is
are-
not
Famous
that is
horse
not what we
salesman.
do.
It's not our characters.
That's not what we do. But I mean, that was an interesting.
I mean, if you asked
Cool.
Casimir a few days ago, he would have been up for that.
It's like that's a perfect scam.
As that happens throughout the 2 hours, Hawking comes back and lands on your shoulder and telepathically tells you a mob of these little draconic little red creatures, a few brown ones matted into it. They're very small, like a halfling, like a small dog. These creatures are traveling with these 4 large brutish orcs. Basically, he describes to you what looks like orcs, like these big fat motherfuckers wielding like these large trunks. And he says that they're also combined with these spear wielding, these very primitive spear wielding and turtle shelled standing upright lizard tribe. Probably about 14, 18 in total. Couldn't really get a good count on them. And they all seem to be led by this red-scaled humanoid dragon man wearing plate armor, as that holds a long sword and a short sword, basically commanding and bringing these monsters together as they were roaming the hills, basically scavenging around. Then their course kind of took due south as they were in the hills, and then are now heading on a southern path.
Ooh, I think we need to go and investigate that for sure.
So like, have they not got the intel that they're no longer in the Giants' place?
And that was probably about 20 miles away, and these are different ogres.
They're not part of the same tribes or anything.
No.
They're being led by a red dragon. This is the first red
half
dragon
dragon,
typed,
yeah.
like red dragon humanoid.
Okay. I was
Half,
thinking it was
half
a
dragon, like
first-
Resmi.
You see, like these, Hawking describes these ogres as being more, like yellowish in skin tone. Evil. They don't really have that pale with dark hair expression that the other ones have.
So I definitely know they're not anywhere like part of the good guys that we saved in this Skyreach.
Not entirely sure, but you don't think due to the description they'd match.
Okay.
And the other ones from Skyreach seemed a lot more civilized.
Okay. I was just thinking if we just walk up and go, "Oi guys, guess what? Your whole we just killed a lot of your people, eh? So
Can,
different." Like,
Hey Carl, if
Mhm.
if my familiar sees something and then it comes back, can I sort of like see what it saw?
Yes, you can. You can, but it has to be at that time.
Yeah, so it's like a live feed.
yeah, like just get some like
Coming to you live.
VR glasses.
No
on,
video
man.
on demand.
Video glasses.
From 90-degree different angle.
Yeah.
Enhance that image. It's just the bird flying heaps close and just splatting into them.
It has no zoom. Yeah, it's just like enhanced. Okay.
Manual zoom.
It also tells you, Hawking also tells you that on the breast of the plate armor was a very, very roughly carved into the iron plating of 5 lines going down vertically, the largest line in the middle, and then descending outwards, becoming smaller. And over that seems to be a arched curve with another arched curve underneath that. And this description, it looks like a
5
claw.
claws is Tiamat's mark, isn't it?
Yeah, you recognize it as that, but the way he's described it, it's in such a rough way, as if he's done it himself.
It reminds me of like,
Own bare claws.
isn't that on Naruto? Doesn't what's his name again? Where they don't like do a scratch across and it's like
Oh, the
on
bad
the old
guys.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bad guys
That's
do
what
that.
That's what it reminds me of.
And
Well, I definitely suggest that we need to follow that group.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We
They
gotta
look
kill them
fishy.
before they destroy any more villages.
Nickel says,
because
shouldn't
we
never
know of more people who possess the helms and followers of Tiamat still
Mm.
in different houses of each head of Tiamat. Just from remember Belvin's vision with those guys in the
Yeah, were they like tally marks, Carl?
were they tally marks? No, but they looked like tally marks. But you've seen this kind of clawing signature as well.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah,
So it's like Tiamat's, but like a homemade
5 lines,
symbol.
like a claw being drawn, and then like
but yeah.
It's like they want to be a part of it, but they weren't going to get invited.
The rejects.
We'll make our own group.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they
I
just
think
like have no real goal. They're just killing people, probably. Just
Yeah.
kill 'em.
Well, we need to go
We need to
stop
stop
that,
them.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because they
agree.
don't seem to have a,
Right.
you know.
Nico.
as you guys have been
stay
discussing.
with Tozen.
Yeah, he says, yeah. Should we notify someone? Like, and he gestures over to the large kind of white painted building, this 3-story building with a bit of a tower on the top. He says, we should notify the guards at least. Like, they're just right there.
What do you reckon, Belvin?
Can we trust the guards?
How many
It can't hurt to inform the
guards? 'Cause
security
there's
person.
a band of
this
raiders
area.
around.
Yeah, they can get the word out to make sure everyone's aware of this group going round.
How many did you say there were, Carl?
20-ish.
A little bit over 20.
So there's
Yeah.
Rough
20
numbers over.
kobolds, a couple of ogres, and then a red half dragon.
Yeah, so Red Half Dragon, 4 ogres, about 16, 18 kobolds, rough number, and probably about 7 or 8 lizards.
Okay.
The you see that the this large white building across from you, it flies the flag of Daggerford up the top, but it also has a flag over the top of it that is it's got that half patch, so it's like yellow up here, yellow down here, red down here, red up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's flying this flag, and it's got a golden crown across it.
Do we know the flag?
You guys know it's the first time seeing the flag, but as you look at it, Tozen notices you look at it and says, "It's the flag of the Lord's Alliance. It's not a metaphor. It's basically an organization that was created and is led by the leaders and nobles from across Faerun. Rules in Waterdeep, Silvery Moon, Baldur's Gate, Daggerford, which you were actually under the pointing at Sandstorm. You were actually under the heresy for that, so under
Heresy?
oh, not heresy, but under the command for that, under command from
Under leadership.
from the leadership, Lady Daggerford. So just a thing to consider.
Well, Belvin is going to say that he will go and inform the guards and that building, security people, whoever, about it. So.
All right, you go over there, make a persuasion check, and they like take you in. And are you kind of curious? They see you like you're a little dirty. You smell dirty.
Yeah, that's been traveling.
You still got all your armor on that's dirty as well, and they look at you and they're just a little sus on you at first, and just as you tell this story.
Do I have like a symbol
Oh, helm or something.
of helm, so they can.
Yeah,
see
you
that I'm part of
you
it?
do have your holy symbol, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Just wanna. Oh yeah, that's right. The Order of the Gauntlet is the one that I'm up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Just to say
So
that.
yeah,
I'm
he's
with
part of one of the major orders.
as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you
and-
advantage on that then.
And just inform them of a group of
Raiders.
I'd say raiders. I'll say raiders being led by a red half dragon.
Okay,
And
I'll
persuasion,
make
you
your
said.
persuasion at advantage.
Lucky.
Nice. Hated that.
That wasn't that one.
All right, so with that, they look at you and just like, and even though you say you're with another order, they see that you are a man of rank, and they just look at you, just be like, "Oh, yes, of course. Oh, really? We've heard rumors of some kind of like scaled raiders from passing by a previous farmstead. But yeah, no, of course. If that's happened straight away, I'll notify my my captain, and we'll get something underway. We'll put the town on alert if you think they're coming this way. Do you have any proof or any evidence?
I wouldn't say any proof with me at the moment, but I have been made confirmation that they are heading. You said south.
Yeah, heading south
Yeah,
from the
from-
from the hills that are north of here.
We got a witness for
Head-
like what they
yeah.
did as well.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
heading south from the northern hills. and we have a witness who can confirm that they are the ones as well.
Okay.
From a previous village that was attacked.
Oh, okay. Can you do you have them with you? Can you bring them so we can have a read?
Have a read of
They
it.
ask. I mean, if
I'll
you
go
do,
fetch him now.
yeah, he's basically just across the street,
Yep.
sitting in the beer garden. You
I'll
can
go
shout out
over.
to Nico.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Nico's kind of like holding his beer, like his ale in his hand, and he's just looks over and goes, "Oh, hey, Julian," and the guard kind of like glares and just goes, "Nico, it's been a couple of months. You got my money?" And he kind of just goes, "I don't, but the cat over there does."
Fucking Nico.
where's this at? Is that at the guards or?
At the pub.
Yeah, at the guards.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
talking to the guard.
Yeah.
He's talking to the guard, referencing Sandstorm.
What?
Okay.
He's
Alright.
saying you got the money that he owes the guard.
Well, can
Why would I have the money?
can I just like say
What?
now? It's just like, do you need him as the witness for the raiders? I don't see
Or
how
is this
this
a
has
different
anything
guard?
to do with that.
No, same dude you
guy
were
I was
talking
Oh,
talking
okay.
to. Can this not wait until after? I feel this is unnecessary.
A little bit more pressing issues.
The guard kind of looks at you and looks at Nicole with a bit of disdain and is just like, all right. Nicole, tell me what happened. Why are you back in town? Nicole gives him the full spiel about the attack, about how he was exiled from the town. And they kind of nod their head in agreement that, yeah, you were kicked out. But then it kind of like their face kind of drop at the mention of the little community that was burnt down
Wiped out.
and everything, wiped out completely, and like a little shocked, but a little glad to hear that heroes such as yourself, Belvin,
Saved.
that you saved this guy. Saved this
I
guy.
mean, you saved yourself. They're a little glad about what happened to the town.
And then they're very, they're at a point of belief when you tell them that there are footprints leading off. When Belvin, you tell them that there are footprints leading off north into the hills. As they then mentioned, yeah, that was old lady Reveries farm that was seemingly burnt to a crisp out of nowhere. We thought it was a house fire, but yeah, no, it was a bloody murder inside the house. Severed arms, severed legs. It's cruel, it's brutal. But no, of course, yeah. I'll make sure the captain knows. Nicole, you're going to come with us, just so you can explain yourself. Well, explain basically all this to the captain as well for confirmation. But thank you very much, follower of home. There is a holy place just down around the corner if you want to practice your faith. I mean, the town mostly holds itself to the teachings of Lathander and Ilmaida, but it's an open faith, house of faith. But of course,
Well, I'm also just gonna inform him that we plan on tracking down these raiders as well.
It ends tonight. No more raids.
Yeah.
oh well, if that's the case, I'm sure we could compensate you if you go take a look at it. And of course, I'll have to have a talk to the.
No need for compensation. I
Oh.
just wanted you guys to be alert. we were gonna do this either way. This is something that we have planned on doing anyway.
No, of
I'm
course.
just doing
alright.
this in good faith that you guys will protect the village just in case we miss them.
No, of course we will. Of course.
Alright.
Thank you.
And then I'm just gonna be like, and that's all. That's all
Yeah.
I'm done.
Nico goes off with them and goes inside the large three-story building. He comes back. It's probably about 6 o'clock at night. What do you guys? You guys plan? You guys sit down and plan.
Well, what time is it after we see the guard?
After you see the guard, it's probably about 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Okay.
After the guard's all done and dusted, it's about 4:30.
And they were
Well-
20-ish miles away when we last saw them?
And
Or no?
And they were moving last time as well.
Yeah, they were moving.
Yeah. South.
Do we know how
Do we
many?
have a
how-
map?
what
Do we have
sort
a
of-
map or something that we can?
Yeah, do we know what sort of
kinda-
distance we can cover if we're on like a griffin or a giant eagle?
Well, Griffin and Giant Eagle can fly 60 feet in one round, so that's
So double
600.
normal.
yeah. So
I
double
can fly
normal.
80.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Is a griffin 80 though?
No, the Griffin's 60, I believe.
Okay.
So the party is currently in Sakumba. And they'll probably, within the time they're moving, you could probably meet them halfway, maybe 12 miles out. So that wouldn't take more than 4 hours of travel through the night.
Oh, so they were traveling south.
Yeah, they were traveling south, back in this direction.
Ooh,
So
that's-
they
that's
went
better.
they went up and then they went down.
Yep.
So as you guys sit in the now in the setting sunlight of the beer garden, sharing a couple of drinks just to settle the nerves and to plan. Tozen looks on at you all, as Cyrus is pretty well determined as well. Nico comes back as well. He sits down with you all, so you all begin your planning. We will end the session there.
Cool.
And we can pick up the planning next week and see what happens as the party will go out to meet this great force throughout the night and to take them down in the mass rolling fields of the Limbo Vale. Well, that was a nice little travel montage game, wasn't it, Pella?
Oh,
A
shit.
bit more relaxed this ish. Although I guess
Yeah.
the start was pretty
Good. Well, the
intense.
start was pretty intense.
Yes, that was.
Well,
that was
you rolled pretty high, so I didn't really know.
I was gonna say I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
It was
Carl,
meant to be more
Carl-
intense.
I'm pretty sure Carl expected that to be a bit more.
brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It
got
was
real-
just, you were like,
really
yeah, let's
lucky.
do this. And we're just like 2020. Well, you guys were 2020.
Like
No.
the 33% chance, like that's still a little, it's still a little hot. It's still a little hard. Yeah.
Arnold.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We are, but that's okay. I could throw up straight away after this, tonight's episode and play it again on VOD. I'll play it again on the
If you
VOD, buddy.
insist, Arnold.
But don't worry, I'll
Yeah.
replay tonight's episode straight after this. But thank you for dropping by, my friend. Thank you. Let's go around the table if anyone wants to have anything else on or what you're doing. If anyone want to have a shout out, I'd like to thank you all as well. You wonderful players tonight. That was great stuff.
Shout out to Kyle. As
Always shout out
always.
Carl.
Shout out, Carl.
Forever.
Shout out Kyle.
Who
If you
knows
say
those
so.
dragon roars?
Yeah.
You can see that we have our Twitters down below. We also run this channel 100% for charity. I'd like to thank everyone tonight for the host, the raids. We have a Discord down below that we sometimes chat in with. It's a pretty cool, chilled place.
Mirado? For 7?
Mirado for
We have a
7,
few
yeah.
followers.
The raids. Oh my god, the raids. My gosh. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I'm Dragons and Cats. You can catch me throughout the week of playing. We will be back next week, Wednesday, 7:30, boys.
Yeah.
Half an hour earlier
Yes.
for everyone else.
We'll do our best.
Half an hour earlier.
So
than
we'll
when
be
it started.
7:30 next week. We'll try to start 7:30 from now on at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. And maybe we might finish a little bit early. We'll finish a little bit later. We'll see what happens. Let's do a shout out for our main guy who also streams with us, Mr. Joygasm.
Yes, if you like to see more of myself, I am also a Twitch affiliate and I play a variety of games. And tomorrow night I should be streaming something. I think about streaming a old school PS3 Spider-Man game because I am
In
hyped for the new
anticipation,
Spider-Man
yeah.
game on PS4 in like many months, but I was like, I need to get my fix. So I've worked out how to capture my PS3 to the computer now. So look forward to that.
I gotta learn to do that. Wow.
Meridian has the right idea.
So we can actually start playing at 8. Hopefully. But yeah. Till then, you can catch me on the Vice at 4 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I play Ishkin the Electric Warlock. I also stream. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night a little bit of wonderful Monster Hunter World. So I'll probably see you then.
Nice.
Until then, I will put this episode on a VOD so you can rewatch if you want. But guys, remember, roll dice, play nice, and keep rolling 20s. See you later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, we'll get there one day with these catchphrases.
No, I won't. No.
Change it
Just
each week.
Yeah. See you later, boys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.